Yes?
I was gonna say, those with keen observation skills and good eyes will notice something is different today. Wow, you ruined it. We swapped the chairs back. All is fine. All is well in the world again.
Preemptive Monka eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, because Jack always takes enough hand cream for like 20 people.
Jack has a new shirt. No, I don't have a new shirt. I've been wearing this one every now and then, and I will tell you in a moment why I'm wearing it again today. But first, Tifa wants to rant about something.
What?
Something about chairs?
No. You already ruined it.
No,
you ruined it. You ruined it.
What I didn't ruin is Psycho getting first, congratulations, and Evie getting second, congratulations.
You took the thingy of my team.
How are you doing? How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. Before the stream, just when we were about to go live, I gave myself a little heart attack because I ripped off the tea bag tags as I usually do because Tifa makes sounds with them.
I do not make sounds with them.
And with hers, I used both hands. Your tea bag
wire is now in my tea.
It's extra flavor.
That is true.
And then I took my tea bag tag and yoinked it. It was stuck under the spoon in the cup. So I pulled the full cup with hot tea towards me and spilled some. Thankfully, on the scrap paper I'm using as a coaster. Hello Nottingham. Happy Wednesday. How you doing?
How is everyone doing today? Today
it is Wednesday, my dudes.
Also feels like spring is really coming through.
Yeah, it's getting warmer today in
Things
Germany.
are in bloom. It's getting warmer. The weather is nice.
It's getting spring, so my allergies are gonna act up again. Yay!
And I have a semi-cute / horrible / bittersweet spring story. Like on my way to work, you know, birds start singing again, they're building nests and all of that, and it's super cute, and you see them like looking for twigs, and it's absolutely adorable. I love
tree stuff to make a nest with, or chocolate bars?
Chocolate bars?
Carry on.
Anyway, spring.
I hope
spring is in the air. And on my way to work, there's a little bit, I walk next to like this big building with an edge on the side that usually has lots of pigeons sitting on it.
What do you mean an edge?
Like a ledge edge sticking out of the building.
A balcony.
No, it's not a balcony. It's literally just like a big...
A ledge.
A ledge that birds sit on. It's high, you can't reach it. It's just on the side of the building. There's
Somebody
no windows.
made an Assassin's Creed friendly building.
Basically, there's no windows. It's just a big giant ass wall with a ledge in the middle that you cannot reach because it's too high.
That sounds super weird, but
and there's some lights hanging under it. I guess that's for the cables or something. Doesn't really matter. There's lots of pigeons on there. And there's one pigeon couple that decided to build a nest on like the corner of that ledge.
Which corner?
On the ledge corner of the building.
On the ledge, on the corner, on the ledge. Okay, so I'm assuming there's 4 corners, 2 facing the wall and 2 facing the air, and those 2 would be way more dramatic, like you're walking the plank.
You're making this way more complicated.
I'm trying to follow you. So where is the nest?
On the ledge at the end.
Which end? The safe one at the wall or the unsafe one in the air?
There is no unsafe one. Anyway, it's on the edge. Just accept it. Just accept that it's on the edge.
There's a floating bar of something concrete for some reason somewhere in Germany, and there's a nest, and
you are making this so overly complicated.
I'm
it's like
trying to understand what's at stake. Are they safe? Are they at danger?
That's not the point of my story. Now is
carry
it?
On. How would I know? You haven't told the
wall, ledge, pigeons on top of it.
So next to the
There's
wall.
an end to it, and on the end of the ledge is a nest. And they started collecting all kinds of stuff to build that nest. And one of the things is another dead pigeon. So that nest is now sitting on the corpse of a dead pigeon, and you can see the wings like hanging out of it. And it's kind of a weird...
Did you fold it?
It's kind of
she only does that
thing.
to deers.
Yeah. If you look at the nest, it looks really cute. And then sometimes the two pigeons are like snuggling in the nest, and then you see like the wings of the dead pigeon like stick out.
I'm with Motternut. That is metal as fuck. Because in my mind immediately there's like a canon to the story that Tifa isn't able to tell us. Like, these two pigeons went on this huge long journey to find a wonderful place to be together.
Now I found.
They fought to be there, and then they found the perfect ledge to build their dream home. And there was an evil pigeon sitting there. So together, with the power of God and anime and friendship and love combined, the two pigeons of our story fought the evil pigeon and built their throne on his corpse.
That would be kind of cool.
Yes.
I didn't go as far, I just imagined there were two pigeons fighting for the other one. They fought to death, and then they built the nest on the corpse of the losers.
Hey, remember your ex-boyfriend? Yeah?
And then when their children are born, they can tell them, do not be like this dude.
Don't disrespect me. Look down and you see what happens to you. Something like that.
And it's kind of a sad look, but also kind of, I want to say cute, but is it cute? I don't know.
One important thing you need to know about pigeons. They are the dumbest bird in existence. Their ability to build a nest, it is honestly shocking that there are so many pigeons in the world. I have seen pigeons that put 3 sticks over each other like a big triangle and then put an egg in the middle.
I mean, this is a nest.
It's not a nest. I don't think that counts as a nest. No.
I now want to imagine with the nest I just mentioned, the rib cage is like open in it, and the eggs
Nobody needed more details.
can be held by... Anyway, never mind. Let's leave it at metal as well.
Why couldn't you just leave us up to our imagination and we can make it as gruesome or not gruesome as we want?
How many sticks?
Gee, I wonder why I made these banners back then.
How many sticks do you need in order to constitute a nest?
That is a fair question that I cannot answer straight up with a number. I would argue that there need to be as many sticks as it takes to make a nest-like shape that...
Enough to not see the floor.
Yeah, I mean, seeing through it is fine, but you should be able to like stand in it and not just be surrounded by 3 random sticks laying on the ground. Does it make sense? Like, imagine if you have a basket and you take away the bottom, then it's not a basket anymore. And I want to apply the same logic to a nest. Yeah.
I do have fond sort of feelings for pigeons though. I used to work with pigeons a lot because obviously there's a lot of pigeons. They also get hurt a lot, so they were brought to... Not the animal shelter, I lost the English word.
The wildlife, animal, bird.
The animal
shelter
bird sanctuary I used to work at. And we got a lot of pigeons and a lot of baby pigeons as well.
Those are so ugly.
They do exist. Don't worry. But yeah, they are kind of ugly and they have this sweaty, rubbery feeling when they're young, which is really weird. And we used to feed them peas. So you like open their beak and make sure not to break it in the process, and then you stuff them with peas.
So basically, if you want to emulate this feeling at home, buy a rubber duck. Is what I'm getting.
Like a warm, sweaty.
Okay, buy a rubber duck, make it damp and warm, and then cut a little hole in the mouth and put peas inside of it. This is what it's like to be an animal caretaker.
I had so much fun feeding them.
Okay.
And then it all collects in like their breast thingy, and then you see the shape of the piece through it, and it's like kind of adorable. And they get like these yellow sort of hairs growing out of them that turn into their feathers.
Yeah.
It's such a weird side. But it's also kind of adorable. It's
so what you're saying is they look like me in puberty. Because there's a reason why there's no pictures of that. The image is just burned into my mind from seeing myself in the mirror back then.
I do have a little soft spot for pigeons.
That does sound kind of cute, actually. Yeah.
They really are.
You form a triangle and put one end under another, put an egg in there. If it doesn't touch the ground, it's a nest. No, I don't go to parties. You should go to parties, and as your icebreaker move, you don't use my "I have come to conquer you." You bring up what you believe a pigeon nest should be at the bare minimum. I like
think
your
that's
theory.
a good icebreaker. Or like as a team event, you all collect twigs and build a nest out of it.
For birds. And then you put them up into a tree somewhere, and then birds can go and live there. That sounds adorable.
I find it does.
Let's do that. Let's build nests for animals.
Sure. Can we get that pigeon
Better
manual? You just read that out, Psycho?
If you ever think of changing your name, you could go with Honest Pigeon. I mean, honest _ P, it can stay there.
Pigeon Psycho?
I think that's
Psycho
worse.
Pigeon.
Psycho Pigeon has something. It has something.
I'm just imagining the Psycho Pigeon.
Or Pigeon Psycho. I think both work. Psycho Pigeon seems more aggressive than Psycho Pigeon.
Psycho Pigeon seems more aggressive.
I already committed to it. Fair enough, fair enough. Just giving you ideas, you know, if the mood ever strikes. That's perfectly fine.
My favorite letter is pigeon.
No, it's not. My favorite letter is getting mad about Zero Time Dilemma. Because after yesterday, I actually went to bed angry. In my sleep, like either I was lucid and thinking during my sleep phase, or I was dreaming about the game. But I also remember waking up mad about what happened. And here's why. When we ended stream yesterday, in my mind, what had happened was...
Shouldn't you talk about this after the recap?
No, this
so
is...
that it makes more sense.
I don't give a fuck. The recap is for you. This is my feelings.
But then I might as well just skip the recap.
Let me feel my feelings. No.
Might as well skip the recap because you're already talking about what happens at the end.
If you want to hear the story in chronological order, why don't you just shift ahead to the recap and then shift back to my story now? Huh? Why don't you do that? Anyway, let me feel my feelings now.
It's one of those days.
We play the game. We get to the point, weeks ago, where we have a Mexican standoff between Mira, Eric, what watches shift 30 minutes. But same place.
Make it 40.
Time, space, it's a thing. So, we get to the Mexican standoff part, Mira, Eric, Q. And we're like, we're smart. We just say all the names because we can see that there's multiple endings. I can think. So we go with Eric, we go with Mira, we go with Q. The game goes, what's Q's name? And then the other day, we learned somebody called him Sean. Zero called Q Sean. 729 to be exact. And I'm like, got you, game. I'm gonna get that part now. So we go back there and I enter Sean. And the game goes, yeah, but what's his real name? And now I'm thinking, because oh my god, everything is possible. If the name is not Q, okay, fair enough. So the name is Sean. But wait, Sean isn't the name either. So is there a different Sean? Is Sean just a character from the story and was just like an allegory? Like, what is the name of this person? And then, because in my mind, it's like a checklist, you know? I'm looking for names. So yesterday we get to the point where we get to meet Baby Phi and Baby Delta. That's still a stupid name. But anyway. So
just imagine.
In my mind, it immediately clicks.
Sorry if your name is Delta.
If it is, please talk. If you chose the name Delta, that's awesome. If your parents named you Delta.
What if you chose the name for your kid.
If you name your kid Delta, you set up the kid to be bullied, and that's bullshit. If you choose the name Delta because it has a meaning to you, because you want to be called that, because you made the conscious choice that you can handle people giving you weird looks, that's awesome. There's a difference. There's a difference between a given and a chosen name in that regard.
No.
Anyway, so in my mind, immediately the checkbox just ticks. Oh my god, new name. Go back to the point. We go there, I put in Delta, and something happens. We get the perceptive ending or perception ending or whatever it's called. But it's a fourth person in the room. And I'm like, oh, yeah, so that worked, right? So Q's name isn't Sean, it's Delta. And we end the stream, we talk about it for a moment, and then we go to bed. And I'm laying in bed, about to fall asleep. My eyes go ding, and I realize I've been gaslit. And I don't know if it happened to you as well. We get to the Mexican standoff part. Yes? Mm-hmm. We enter Mirror. Mirror gets shot. Oh, try to. We enter Eric. Eric gets shot, right? Mm-hmm. We enter Q. Doesn't work. What's Q's name? Sean. Doesn't work. But the question was, what's Q's name? So I'm thinking, whatever is the right...
Is that even the one where we put in Delta?
Yes. So I'm thinking, whatever is the right answer has to be Q's name. It's not Sean. If it's Delta, then Delta is Q's name. Q is Delta, or some version of Delta. Because clones are a thing and time-space doesn't matter anymore. But the person they shot wasn't Q. It was the fourth person in the room somehow. So I'm laying there awake without the ability to immediately transport to you that apparently we killed Delta. But Delta isn't necessarily Q. And that only hit me when I was about to fall asleep and when I stayed awake until 1 a.m. laying angrily in bed, Tifa next to me snoring, and I'm like, why can't I shift to stream tomorrow to talk about this?
We did before I actually went to sleep.
Really myself out. Thank you. Thank you. I know how hard it can be because of spoilers.
Some more theories. And I do believe that Zero is Sean. They're putting... I do really think that Zero is turning out to be Sean.
It's too easy.
Yeah, but they're putting too much emphasis on this Sean right now.
Exactly. And that's why it's too easy.
Zero is talking about him.
That's why it's too easy.
Zero is talking about his own story. I am sticking to Zero is Sean. I had another theory
about his story, but he's Zero. He's the dad.
Zero is Sean. I'm telling you, just wait for it. Wait.
I'm writing that down for you, by the way.
Yeah, I will write that down. There was a second one, which had to deal with Delta and Free the Soul, but I forgot what I said yesterday. It was a really good one.
That Phi and Delta are left and brother. We talked about that. I think I said it, but I don't recall. That could be. The thing is, the moment we introduce space-time travel, multiverse, and now clones, all of these things could be true at the same time. Because then I was thinking, okay, the game is egging us on, or gaslighting, or whatever it is in the end. Because the game goes, Q, no, enter Q's name. Sean, not accepted. Delta, and then the thing happens. It could very well be that both Q and the person we shot are Delta.
I still don't get that.
They're just clones. They're just two different versions of originally the same person.
I still don't get what that fourth person was doing there. How we didn't notice
That's
him before.
Zero. That is Super Zero at the end of time.
Yeah, I can absolutely agree it's Zero, but no, it's not Zero. It's not Sigma. But it's kind of weird how all of a sudden there's this fourth person in the room.
Yes.
That we've been ignoring the entire time until we suddenly go, haha, shut you.
I think we will learn the reason when we finish the game.
I'm sure we will, but still.
Also, one more thing I got mad about as I lay there not sleeping. Yesterday, when we did the Phi Delta part, we were talking about, oh, so that's how Phi comes into being. And we both just went with that. That doesn't work. For anything to ever happen, there has to be a point of origin, right? If you want to make a clone of Sigma, you need a Sigma to clone, right?
Yeah.
Sigma and Luna, Diana, sorry, too soon, named their daughter after Phi.
Yes. But at some point they created this.
You cannot name your child after the person Phi if you just created the person Phi.
Yeah, but with a person that can time jump all over the place, it doesn't
But her
really
body
matter.
cannot materialize. I'm saying...
And your body cannot materialize.
Wait. They named their baby daughter after the Phi they spent time with.
Yes.
And then we went, okay, so that's where Phi is born. The Phi we met during the gameplay is their daughter.
Yes.
That doesn't work.
Why doesn't it?
Because...
We've never met a baby Phi or a child Phi. This kid has probably been jumping all over the place. Created her own story, at some point comes back, like she doesn't know a lot about her childhood from as far as I remember.
Okay, wait. It could happen if they ever explain this. If they go, where does the time loop start? Exactly. Right now we have a perfect time loop. There cannot be a loop. It has to be a spiral, and it has to start somewhere. Like the causality doesn't gel. It doesn't work.
It all points down back to this.
It could work if. And this is where the bullshit starts. If the Phi they gave birth to, at some point, used the machine to make a clone of herself and sent that into an earlier time. So that the Phi at like, what was she, 1920, something like this, can still be in the story before her parents gave birth to her, therefore meeting Phi and then naming their daughter after her. But they haven't shown that yet.
I think you're probably overthinking this. Does it have to? I kind of agree with that.
It doesn't have to, but I would like it to, because if you give me so much like pseudoscience and things grounded in like scientific reality, I want all of it to stick to the rules.
And there might be a really good explanation for that. You don't know yet.
Yes.
We didn't finish the game yet.
And then I was thinking what I said earlier. Now jump back and then you can confirm myself, or just
consider this the recap, by the way.
No, it's not. Potentially, every character we ever met could be some, I'm gonna use the Marvel lingo now, some variant of Sigma and Phi. Nothing. 7. Do you remember when I said 7 is 10 Miyuji? For all I know, that could still be the thing, because at some point a Junpei
Also, you're getting
version,
extremely loud.
I'm sorry.
You're probably blowing out the mic.
No, that's capped. That's fine. You're safe. She isn't. Our neighbors aren't either. At some point, potentially, one of the versions of Junpei could have had access to the transporter, making a clone of himself, randomly sending that one somewhere, who then was adopted by a family that raised him to be a police agent. And that became 7. And then another variant of Junpei became Ten Miyuji as we met him in Virtue's Last Reward. And another Junpei became Ace. Yes, because I need to finish this game now, because I need to understand what the fuck is happening.
Honey!
Our neighbors are screaming about time travel again.
No wonder the neighbors don't talk to you.
I'm okay with that though.
It's only you they hear shouting.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Tifa, what happened the last time we played Zero Tanglo?
Everything you just talked about. And that's what happened last time on My Favorite Letter is X.
That's not the truth though. We did start the game with going with C-Team, Carlos, Junpei and Akane, from the moment where Akane just decided to nuke them. Your current fear is that everyone's Junpei. No, I'm not. I'm just saying if you wanted to pull that out of your ass as a writer, you could with the infinite clones morphing machinery shit. You could do that. I
Is
don't
this
want it to be the
before
case.
or after that?
Shut up, I'm doing the recap. Because you are incapable of it. C team, Carlos, Junpei, Akane have a talk about, let's just shift out of here, bro. Akane sets off a nuclear explosion because fuck everybody else, right? To create threat so that they can shift. They hold hands and then they all shift into the moment where they all didn't roll a 1 in the rec room. Junpei then goes, oh yeah, of course. Carlos, help me carry Akane into the fire pit, and then we both use our bodies as shields so that we two die, or our bodies do at least. Akane gets 2 extra passwords in this timeline.
Which adds to 7 in total,
then
because 5 were already done.
Exactly. Then we all shift together, while we're dying at Akane later, we all shift again to a point where we have access to the room with a door, and then we just leave. Because we know 7 passwords.
Which is a really good idea,
yes,
by the way.
Genius.
But unfortunately, when they tried to put in the passwords, it wasn't accepted because you actually need to be dead for the password to be activated.
Literally goes, passwords from other timelines are not accepted. So the machine knows.
And while we're thinking of what we're gonna do next and like going apeshit about this,
Junpei runs off because he goes, okay, I'm going to kill myself.
Runs off, wants to sacrifice himself, but then Q goes like, let me do that for you.
Yeah, a
like
drone Q with the red eyes and the super strength.
Q goes all robot in I Am Robot and...
Robot in I Am Robot.
Goes all for the...
I mean,
cyborg.
Now that I think about it, it makes sense, but the delivery sucked.
But it's still, you definitely know what I'm talking about here.
Unfortunately.
Q basically goes like, oh, rule violation, you must all be punished, so I'm gonna kill all of you. He kicked the shit out of us.
And he does kind of almost kill Carlos because Carlos shifts out of there.
And Akane. And Junpei.
I mean, we don't know if they shifted, Carlos did.
No, but he kicked the shit out of all of them. So we're all half dying on the floor when Carlos goes like, oh, I need to shift. He actually does
Come
shift.
at me, bruh. And then Q does. And then shift.
And lands into the one where he killed Akane with
Yes,
an
where
axe.
he just killed her with the axe and she chainsawed off his arm.
Yeah.
And then he realizes, like, oh fuck, wait, nothing matters because I can shift. Okay, let's think about this. Everybody is dead. That sucks. Wow, the person that was me a moment ago was a real asshole apparently. Let's save the others though. And then he has this epiphany. Check the portrait.
I still do not get that
However
part.
he knows this. However
And the
he
portrait
knows this.
is from one of the escape rooms we
For
did
Q-team.
on the Q team route. So I'm still really confused where the portrait comes from. But he wrote a note, gave it to Gab. Gab brought it to Q team.
Which we only got because thanks to Evie helping us with this, again coming in clutch, looking up a walkthrough because we were hard stuck in the flow because the game doesn't tell you what you just unlocked, you just gotta piece it together. We learned that in the standoff between Eric and Q about who killed Mira, the answer we were lacking is to wait 18 seconds or to put in I don't know. And then Q has a breakdown going, I don't know who killed Mira, I don't know. Eric has a breakdown.
We should have realized because there was a timer, we never let the timer run out. Didn't think that was the...
I figured not answering would just default in him shooting Q because, oh, you're just stalling for time. Anyway, they get the message from Gab, they check the portrait. Behind the portrait is another golden door, this one without any inputs, but it says at the bottom of the door, the twins' birth date. The words, twins' birth date. No clues, the story just ends. But then, we did unlock something that we found out. We were able to continue the storyline of Sigma and Diana after they made clones and teleported them somewhere. So the two that are now stuck in the place for however long they can survive.
Which came down to exactly 10 months if they would ration their food.
Including food for Gab.
Including Gab, which was really sweet.
Yeah.
So we're waiting 10 months basically. In the meantime, we have some scenes where Akane is basically losing her mind.
Akane? Akane has abandoned them.
Yeah, not Akane. Where
Diana is struggling to deal with the situation. She goes through a lot of stuff. We learn a lot about her background. She was in an abusive relationship. Sigma knows all of this because he's been with her in another timeline.
He's heard this before. But Diana then goes like, hey, I'll feel better if we do sexy time. So they decided to have sexy time in the pod.
Wait. It's completely different. Diana is going through every emotion known to mankind, dealing with the knowledge that I'm stuck in here for at best 10 months
Yeah,
and I
I'm
will
doing
still
the
die.
short version because it's a recap.
Sigma helps her through this, and after she's emotionally recovered, he is not taking advantage of her.
I never said that.
No, but you were like, she says, let's do sexy time. She does, and
That's
he
literally
turns
what
her
she
down.
says.
Yes, and he turns her down because she's drunk and confused and angry and not in the right space for that. After she's recovered, they actually do the deed, and it turns out she's pregnant. He cuts off his rations. They somehow make it to the point in time where she gives birth to twins, which they then name Phi and Delta. They teleport the babies away, and then it's credits because we don't need to watch for Fortham and Gap die from starvation, which is their fate.
Yes.
And then we did the whole thing I ranted about earlier, about Q being Sean, being Delta, and then somebody else gets shot.
Also, having a quick look in between on our predictions. So far, you have a lot of predictions. You have like 19 that you only agree on.
And all confirmations we got were that I was wrong.
Yeah, and you've been proven wrong twice. The rest is still open. I only have 14 predictions that are my own. I'm not counting the ones we share. And 3 of them so far are correct already.
Yeah, but you're going
Just
with
wanna
the easy
say.
things.
Excuse me?
You're doing stuff like...
I'm going with the logical things.
Tifa, you're doing stuff like tomorrow the sun is gonna rise.
Also 4, because I did say Sigma will have something going on with Diana.
Yeah, but...
And I also want to say 5, because I also wrote down that Space Hitler will not be a part of the game.
The game isn't over yet.
But then again, the game isn't over yet.
The problem with our theories is that until we actually got to the point where we finished the game, especially in this game, anything can still happen. Anything.
That is true. That is very true.
You ready, Tifa?
I am ready.
Let's do this.
I'm not even sure what our next step is here.
I have no idea. Keep going somewhere. Try to find answers.
Yeah, but I don't recall after the bit where we shot...
Tell me which theories were supposedly right. Wait, I can do that. Click.
That
Did I press the button?
Try again.
Ha! There you go.
There it is.
So we have Tifa calling that Mirror is the serial killer. There's the mouse.
The very first one.
Tifa went with Q as a plant. He's a spy. That's kind of, I mean, not that he wanted to, but that is kind of also one of his purposes in there.
Definitely planted.
Imagine. Yeah. I was debunked with Eric being the serial killer.
Also, can't we... Oh, no, we don't know if Eric is Mira. Technically, we do know Eric is not Mira's brother, though. Like, they met in the ice cream place.
That doesn't mean they're not related somehow in this game.
Okay, fair. We'll leave it open.
I was wrong with Q being the receptacle and as being outside of it. I mean, Tifa wrote it down like this, and in this way I would be correct, but I said he is the morphogenetic field. He's the embodiment of it. He's the physical form of a thing. Technically, yes, but it's a robot consciousness, a virtual one, a digital one. So, yes,
it's not the same.
But not the right way, I said. So
not the same.
Tifa had Q as a robot. I mean, allegedly, mostly his head is, so whatever. At least his head is. And that's it. Those are the ones we got. Q is not a robot.
Well, for now, Q is still a robot.
Sean is a robot.
But Q is Sean right now.
I'm confused I understand what you're saying, but I'm confused about what it means. I will correct this once I like grasp it myself. There we go.
The character Q is a robot. Whether it's his real name or not, we can argue about.
I don't know.
But something else hasn't been mentioned yet.
This shit is so funny. Good. But Sean shot Q. But when Q is... Okay, so... This is what I was getting angry about earlier. The thing with the
ball is a robot. The ball head is a robot.
Q... If I keep thinking about this,
I think we need to see more
just as confused as I was earlier, and I will have gotten nowhere in the game. We'll get to that point when I hope they explain it to us again, and then maybe I'll understand it. We've not unlocked any new story bits.
Well, to me, Q is still the dude with the ball head. Whether they call him Sean or not, Q is that one. I think that's going to be less confusing.
Something like that. Do you think we can... Wait, locker room?
We still don't have that.
We've tried this one. This was in the shower place, and we tried the digits that we were given by... that 0 gave to Q. And that didn't work.
It makes sense that that doesn't work, because it's also the wrong team. They can't have that number, technically.
Maybe we can go here, which is potentially what you said last time, the true ending, which I would hate.
But you can't.
Can't switch. That was D team.
There's nothing new unlocked, right? Because that means one of these is still...
Yeah, we have to go somewhere and do something. I just need to find the right flow to see if we can now access the part that is after the scene we saw. But I don't think we can.
I think the most logical... We don't have a password for that.
I'm gonna try the force quit boxes, because I don't really have anything else we can go on.
I think the most logical route is Q route.
But there isn't anything left for Q route.
How do you know? We didn't check that, no?
Wait. We'll do in a second. Let's do the force quit box first.
This was team D. It's 2 words. Phi and Delta.
I think that's too easy.
Hey, you'd be surprised at how often...
I still think it's Junpei 10 Miyuji because that works. But I'm guessing...
There's no reason for that. And you already did that.
But I'm guessing we need to learn that in the game to be able to do that. Do we know Carlos's last name? Because...
Don't think so. I don't think we got that yet.
Wait. No, Reverie Syndrome is too long for that. Okay, so we can't answer this one, I guess. Let's go back to the flow.
I didn't expect to get stuck on the flow.
Yeah, right now the menu is the hardest enemy.
You're in the right place. But how the heck do we enter that if
so
we're in
we're
the right
supposed to
place?
figure out what we need to enter there, because
Sean...
I have a hard time.
Phi and Delta wouldn't make sense.
Wait.
Because I would think it fits, seeing how the lengths are different. Force quit box. But we have nothing that would fit in there.
Wait, maybe we can answer... We need to find the force quit box for Team Q.
What's the matter?
What's the...
If I can find it. Go back to Team Select. I'm guessing that's the numbers we were given, Tifa.
We actually don't have the question for Q Team about their force quit box on here.
Here.
We never wrote that one down.
That is true. Because I think we just skipped this back and we're like, yeah, we come back later. Oh wait, it's this one.
Oh yeah, we tried this one. This is not the digits.
The numbers fit, but they don't trigger anything.
Yeah.
Maybe they do know.
Why would they know?
I don't know.
Because we unlocked everything?
61404091.
No.
Just goes back to that. Do we have anything in the files that could help? Oh, wait. Such a family portrait?
If there was anything in there, they would have said that.
Oh, that's what Mysterious Guy said when we shot him. Ardentum forsque venusque iuvat. A phrase from Ovid. It roughly translates to both love and luck help the bold.
Okay.
Is that supposed to be a hint? This explains the transporter.
Is there anything we did not...
I just realized we've never looked at any of these things. Holy crap.
We sure we couldn't do anything with the twins' birthday door? Was that completely locked off?
You want to go back there?
Yeah, was there a path after it?
Wait, there's one more force quit box we haven't checked yet. D-team.
D-team consists out of 2 words.
Do you know which... how long they are supposed to be?
No. Not written down. Wait.
Let's see.
If it's short, then... No,
it's also 2 words like that.
I feel like we missed something big because...
I feel like we were given an answer and it never registered with us, and I don't know where to begin looking for it.
Try Fire Delta? Maybe it doesn't need to fit.
I'm gonna try this again. Maybe I had the right answer, I just put it in the wrong spot.
Listen to the dialogue. Can you still see that? You can solve this.
Okay, then let me reset this.
Wait, they should give a hint now, no?
I don't know if it happens before or after this. Fragment, flowchart. There. Alright, thank you.
Only slightly confused there. Okay, no one died.
Continue enjoying the decision game.
Hey, excuse me, but can we maybe call a cab?
Can't call a cab, but you can call a cab.
Here.
Who are you talking about?
Well, best to get her home soon. Her mother must be worried. And
You know better than anyone that I don't have one.
It's really funny because she actually is.
good
She just
God.
doesn't know it yet.
0003? We're in the new year now?
So it's no longer 2028, but
January 1st, 2029.
Our memories end after we voted at 1330.
now we're stuck with a 10-hour blank gap.
It's not gonna be something dumb like Happy New Year, right?
Really asleep that whole time?
We might have woken up several times since then, but we've only forgotten about it.
Because
That
of
would
the
be weird.
drugs.
I mean, it could be something like,
Hey look, the box.
I don't know, password 1234 exclamation mark.
Box.
So far, I didn't get anything.
Okay, I could have skipped the first cutscene, I believe.
Why is it open?
No idea.
There's text displayed on the monitor.
Force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. How about that?
2
Wait.
key items.
I think there's more to the message.
Each is a mother's memento.
Oh my god, the thing changes!
Memento?
Diana, does any of that ring a bell for you?
What does that locker thing say on
It's the brooch and the
the
bird.
bridge?
It's the brooch and the bird. Okay, how... Brooch? Okay, that one works.
What's that thing called then?
Wait. Oh my god, wait, do we actually get help, don't we?
Do we?
What did they call...
Music box. Music box. It's a music box.
That's the word I was looking for.
Does that fit?
Please?
I don't think the dialogue changed, honestly, but...
I feel like it did. The fast forward button is gone, so I guess this was correct.
Well, yeah, didn't you see the flashbacks?
Thank you.
Anna?
I would not have...
What's gotten into you?
Fi! Oh, Fi!
I am your mother.
What? No. Diana, you're...
Sigma!
How do they now realize this?
Because they both remembered.
To say anything.
Morphogenetic field. Sharing information.
This is enough for now.
It would have been really awkward if I had now developed feelings for Sigma.
Remember the multiple times Sigma told Phi to show him her tits? Feels awkward, man. This is incredibly touching.
But Phi doesn't remember, no?
Wait to ruin it, bro. The game did that. The game did that. I'm sorry. It's not my fault I'm morphogenetically being reminded of that happening.
But what did Phi now remember? Nothing. Phi can't remember.
Phi just realized. Or she got the information from the others through the morphogenic field. Does it matter?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Oh, for the one that wants to know every single detail, you go, does it matter?
In a game that has established infinite possibilities for achieving information you shouldn't possibly have, yes, that part I can get behind.
Okay, but then maybe we can do the other force boxes too. That one.
This one. Let's go with... No, let's go here.
No, it was this one.
You sure this is going to
one,
be the answer?
That one had the trick.
And we didn't check the flow to see if there's anything else we can jump into now. Let's check this first.
Seriously, what the hell is this thing?
A force quit box.
I know that. I'm asking what exactly it's going to end.
My confusion, hopefully.
We can't do anything unless
a nuclear reaction.
A password. Huh.
What is it, Carlos?
I feel like I can almost remember. What? The password to open this box.
How do you know?
Just shut up for a second. I think the password has to be...
I'm a moron. I know the password for... I think I know the password for the quantum computer.
The birth date?
Yeah.
The birth date!
So, enter password. I think I remember. Any ideas? Because here we didn't get a huge hint like with the previous one.
Yeah, expected to have the same sort of conversation.
And
what has happened?
One more thing. The first one that we just opened told us that we need to fill the entire thing.
Yeah.
Spaces are allowed though. I was gonna go family portrait. Yes, this is a Fast and the Furious movie.
The referee thing wouldn't fit. The portrait isn't important though. What have we learned about Carlos? Firefighter? No, that's not important. It doesn't fit either. Fred.
Okay. I think I've tried that the first time we were here.
We can also just jump to the computer one, see if that actually is it.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then we can think about this one later.
Okay, the lock is still there.
Which team was that? Oh, look. We got a middle one.
Oh, this is where the... Where...
That's
D
one we
team
just
remembers.
watched. Yeah.
Alright, which one is this? Oh, this is where we don't press the button. Okay. Okay, so clearly Carlos still...
Where was the Q1? I think that was in the individual ones.
yeah, I guess it doesn't show up here because we didn't finish it. That's not it. So, flow, team select. What is Carlos remembering? One word or multiple with a...
I'm not a big fan of how the flow works at this part in game though. Like before it was doable. This one, I think.
No.
No?
This one, force quit queue.
But that's not the box, that's not the number for the machine.
Yes, for the force quit box, they go into the computer room. There.
Oh yeah. Alright, then try 11,
So
16.
I'm guessing it's the birthday, which was shown as 11/16/2029.
Okay, nice try. That was a nice try.
Wait, the Japanese way of writing it? 2029.
No, this is the way
11,
we received it.
16? No.
They wouldn't
But wait,
do it in a
wait,
different order.
wait. There was a sound effect on the second. I don't know if it was on the first one.
What was it?
No, it's not this. Okay, back to the team select. See if we unlocked anything.
Yeah, and otherwise back to Eric's
Wait.
or Carlos's force box and then do the whole route again, I suppose.
There is nothing here.
What did we learn about Carlos that could fit in there? Like obviously the password has some sort of meaning.
Wait.
Start from the beginning. Oh, hits, maybe.
No, wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
I have a dumb feeling that the password is about something that has to do with the characters.
Yes, that's what I just
As in
said.
the ones in the room. Because with the other one, it was about something that connects
That's what I just said.
the three of them.
But the question is, what is it?
Okay, shifting is too short. I was thinking engagement ring. What the hell are we supposed to do? There have to be clues. None of the games ever just left us in a situation without clues.
Yeah, that's why I start at the first thing after all. In this tree.
Give me one more moment. Is there an antidote? Please drink one.
Reverie? Does that fit?
It's too long. Too short. What were important key moments?
Nothing that I
Particularly
can imagine
with Carlos.
that fits in here.
He got attacked by Q, he shifted. He killed Akane. Still don't know who killed Junpei, but I don't remember what exactly, but I had to replay certain fragments again.
Yeah, I would say start this one from the beginning. Watch it from the beginning and think about it in the meantime.
Because the game remembers choices. There is that too.
Didn't you?
Oh wait, yeah, I meant to go to the team thing. I can't go back, but I need to go through this. Wait,
Not that one again.
Wait, if the game also remembers choices.
I understand that at this point the game gets too complicated for itself. But seriously, not a huge fan.
Oh wait, do you... Wait.
Wait, who's at the door?
Yeah, one more
Maybe
idea.
the birth date fits in that door. I mean, it has to do with them.
Yes.
We can try...
Yes, that's what I was trying to go for.
Doing an EW train. What's that?
EW?
EW.
EW.
EW. EW.
This is 8 digits, right?
11... 16...
11 16 2029.
Good work.
It seems to be the case.
Did something happen?
Yes.
Oh, it opened.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Is that gonna be the answer for all the doors?
No.
Here we go.
No
We got
anymore.
something. We got something.
We're getting
Oh, that's how they're connected.
somewhere. Oh, now they're in the Q team.
This is the same door.
Hmm?
That's...
Yeah, but now they're on the Q team side.
Let's try opening one.
Oh, there's Eric.
Here. Wait, is he frozen or is he dead?
What?
He's moving.
What?
So
He's
he's alive.
sleeping.
Hey, Eric. Eric.
Sigma, Diana, what's going on?
We'll explain later. Can you move?
Oh, damn. My head really hurts.
Hey, Eric, would you mind telling me? How did you get here?
Huh. That was what I was going to say.
Yeah, but we have a good answer.
You guys get into Ward Q.
Ward Q? No. This is...
Well, let's just open the rest of these.
Do you think anybody is dead?
Mira again.
Is this the same timeline? Oh, we found
There's
Q.
Q.
Or Sean. Or Delta. I don't even know anymore.
Q is looking pretty
Oh,
dead.
yeah. You haven't met him before.
He's sleeping.
Why is such a small child here?
But they have met before. Oh, they don't remember.
Weird thing.
Why do they remember Eric then?
Who are you?
Oh, yeah.
Was Q
That's
in the
weird.
prison with them in the
It's
beginning?
Diana and
I don't
Sigma
remember.
from the team.
Yeah, he was.
Diana and Sigma? Wait, but how did you get here?
Sorry. We'll explain later. I want to check the other pots first.
Hey, Eric, what's going on?
Don't look at me. I have absolutely no idea.
It's the first time I feel exactly the same as Eric.
Mira's gonna be dead. It makes the most sense
That's
for her
not
to
Mira.
be dead.
Unless they covered her. Yeah, that makes sense.
This is...
No. Is this a joke?
Yeah, surprise.
Oh, is this gonna be fine? Oh no.
Mira?
Mira? What's wrong with Mira?
So he
No.
doesn't remember here.
No! It's a trick! Hey, Mira! Snap out of it! Please, Mira! Wake up!
the hell happened?
Hey, what about the other ones?
I know.
Oh, do you think this is where they store all the corpses?
But Eric and Q weren't dead. Oh.
Oh, I get. I should have written that down. See, with the ones that I call, this is Junpei.
No, it's Akane.
Okay.
No,
Oh, this is where
this can't be.
her throat got cut.
Don't die! You can't die!
Junpei was also dead?
How are all of their
Oh yeah,
bodies here, though?
he was cut into pieces. So there's parts of Junpei there.
No!
That's fine. Oh no!
I mean, looking at a body is one thing. Looking at
A dismem.
pieces
Yeah.
of a body is like another.
Maybe with some super glue?
Duct tape? Too early?
Haven't found fire yet, though.
That is true. I don't recall if...
And Carlos.
Well, we're not at the end yet.
We investigated the other pots while you were unconscious.
Oh.
Oh.
One was empty, but the other three. Don't. You shouldn't look. Be lucky if you only faint if you see it.
I'm all right. I've calmed down quite a bit.
No.
You just woke up.
It's not really a matter of being calm or not when it comes to this. The truth is beyond comprehension. Hey, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to show her.
Hey, stop!
Wait, that's Phi and Sigma.
Oh,
I knew it.
they crossed.
You knew?
Hey, what did you mean by that?
Have you told them about transporting?
Oh! Some of these are clones.
Not yet.
I see.
So they can exist in the same
Porter, what the hell are you talking
universe
Yeah, I mean,
at the same
you
time.
materialized a body, bro.
This machine.
Yeah.
You can transport physical data through space-time.
This would be so hard to swallow if someone just comes and explains this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember all of the blood in the healing room? I think that may have been our blood in there.
I'm so confused where we're going with all of this.
These are our bodies lying here. From this history.
You don't mean to say we were executed because of the 1330 vote?
Man, that was a perfectly fine clone.
What? Oh my god. Then it was all for nothing. We transported to find a history where Phi existed.
Hey! What the hell is this nonsense you're going
Oh, yeah,
on?
good luck explaining all of this to Eric. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be able to explain this to anyone, though.
Mm-hmm.
I said answer me!
Like, if you would try, I would get the aluminium head.
Calm down! Calm down!
I want to see these two fight because I'm
Murder!
pretty sure Sigma is gonna make short work of Eric. So now they're setting up Carlos as the main evil guy?
Carlos's body was not there, was it?
No.
One pot was empty, so that was
Yeah.
for Carlos.
And I'm guessing this is gonna lead to the information we need for the Carlos box.
That could be.
did we just watch?
Where is Carlos, by the way?
Well, in C ward.
Announcing the current casualties. C team, Akane, Junpei. Q team, Mira. D team, Diana, Phi, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed.
Why do I think Carlos is now running? Pause that for a sec.
Red, milk.
Milk.
June we got. Milk we got. What were the others? Virgin
June.
we got. Blue.
Jump. Red, blue, virgin, milk. Yeah, we got all.
We
of these.
got all of them. Yeah.
Okay, so theoretically though, if they can somehow make their resources last long enough, if they can find a way to teleport each other all into, like, if they can use the transporter to create clones of themselves in a timeline somewhere, they could all leave.
Why couldn't they know?
No,
Carlos didn't run off yet.
because Akane is dead. I'm saying if they can get all 9 participants transported to a place in time where 6 people have died already, and then shift there, they can game the system.
Oh, like that.
The passwords only become
they exist
usable
as a-
once the person who was originally in this timeline has died.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't have to be all of them, apparently.
6 passwords. Then
I'm telling you, Carlos is going for it.
Damn! Carlos is going to beat us!
Let's make a run for it. I know it's the angle, but Akane and Mira looked super small there. Like
yeah.
dolls.
This is
The lounge for Ward D.
Ward D?
Diana?
Someone grab Gap.
How did you guys get here?
This is the shifted Carlos, remember?
And you're...
Oh.
This is Carlos after he shifted into this body where he just killed Akane.
What?
Good luck explaining that one.
My axe?
Exactly.
But it should be slightly easier seeing how the rest also jump.
Just shut up and toss it away.
Okay,
Carlos, your injury.
he's being reasonable.
Akane did this.
Akane.
Well, I didn't see her do it myself. It's a long story.
Hey, look at that! Over there! The X-Pass input devices.
Well, there. That's that.
But it's fine, they can just walk over to Ward Q.
The X-Door won't...
True, now that we know it's connected.
Axe.
Why?
Do those holes look like that's done by an
There
axe?
are bullet holes everywhere.
Then who did this?
That was Eric, I think.
Oh. There he is.
God, you piece of shit!
It's hazy, but I remember what happened before I was put to sleep.
Oh, this is right after he was threatening Q.
There was a
Moving parts are such a safety hazard. Eric is a safety hazard.
Eric,
But yes, we
be
are.
rash.
rash.
I'm telling you, drop the gun.
Sorry, but I can't do that. I have to make sure I shoot the one who did it.
Shoot, who did it?
It's Delta. Shoot Delta again.
Be one of you.
Well, it can't be Carlos, he only has one arm.
Spit it out.
Currently, at least.
I'll spare the others if you do.
Hey, wait! Are you gonna...
Know how you can be sure to win at horse racing?
They're killing the other horses?
You bet on all of them. One of them has to cross the line first.
Did he
Understand
just
him.
break gambling?
Concept.
Yeah.
If
By
If
the
you
way,
bet on all horses and your amount, let's say you get like 10 times back, you could still make a small profit out of that.
yes,
That
but
could be brilliant if you do the math.
usually if you were to spread all of your money equally amongst the horses, from the one you win from, you cover the damages you incurred on the others. That's...
Well, doesn't it depend on what your winnings are?
Yes, I'm not saying I've never betted on horses, so I don't know if it's possible or impossible. But I don't think the math maps. And that makes perfect sense if I remember that Eric is Eric, and I would not take gambling advice from him.
Instead of seeing Carlos with an egg. I mean, yeah, everyone does look sus.
Yeah, fair. But he's still Eric, and I still have a hard time letting go of it.
It was so easy, everyone would be rich.
Exactly.
It's because not everyone
Has played Zero Time Dilemma.
that and wants to do the math to do it. Like, that stops you from using this tactic.
If by this time next year we are rich beyond belief, it's thanks to Uchikoshi and his writing. Yeah.
I never actually thought of the option to bet on everything.
I have. And in every game I've ever played where that was the option, if you have $100 and you spread them evenly, at best you win back 100. So it's like you just wasted your time and everybody else's.
Fair enough.
So not every bet has equal return. Exactly. If you find a game where you can just bet $1 on like 100 choices, but if you win on one of them, you get 101 back. Congratulations, you just found a way to print money.
And that's where the
finding that
kneecap
game.
breakers come in.
Yeah, exactly. Can we break Eric's kneecaps?
No one admits it. Then I'll kill
He's doing the creepy
everyone
one.
Yeah,
here.
Eric is slightly unhinged.
Slightly.
For sure, I got them.
That logic checks out if you just kill everybody.
Then, does that mean you don't believe me and Sigma?
Wouldn't the best way to go back to Mira's body and have them do the strangling thing again? It literally has the fingerprints and the thumbprints on her neck.
Eric is not thinking clearly. Eric isn't interested in a proper investigation.
Like, look at there's a difference in like thumb size. All you need to do is like put them on the print.
Who says you didn't pay for somebody else to do it? Sigma wrote a message to Q so that Q would do it for him.
That's not how this works. It was Gap.
You kidding? Your whole existence is suspicious.
He has a point though.
He sucks at Among Us.
Sort of fake Diana and Sigma.
But he does have a point. I mean, their headless bodies are laying there.
Being absolutely ridiculous.
So it is pretty sus.
Transport. Zooming through space-time?
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh. If you're gonna lie, come up with something better.
We're not making it up.
Don't lie. You're the ones who killed Mira.
We didn't!
Then who the hell was it then?
New question?
Hold on. Calm down.
So, Carlos, you're finally admitting it.
No, it wasn't me.
Don't play dumb. I know you were the one who killed Akane.
Yes.
We all saw the footage earlier.
Never said I wasn't.
Didn't he just say that though?
So,
He said she attacked him.
It's
Which she
true,
did.
I may have killed
Fair
her.
May?
Even if I did, I mean, it wasn't what I did right now.
What are you even talking about?
Good luck explaining shifting to him.
I doubt you'd believe me if I explained it.
Go ahead and try me.
I shifted from another timeline.
What?
I hope Eric never learns the ability to
Say
shift.
So, does that mean you transported here too?
No, that's not it. The two are fundamentally different.
Cut it out! I am so sick of this shit! We all know for a fact that Carlos killed Akane. So, I bet the one who killed Junpei and the one who killed Mira too.
No way! I had nothing to do with the two of them. And besides, how in the world could I kill Mira? I'm part of C-Team. I was limited to the space and ward.
So it's Q.
Mira.
Q did it.
I've said it before, it was Eric.
Right. There's no
I have a
way
feeling
I
Eric
could-
did
It was
as
Eric,
well.
he had an episode.
Weren't we in Ward D? We just walked right over into
Q,
another ward.
you have a point, but not right now.
There has to be some kind of secret door.
Yeah, but if the reasoning is it can't be me because I was in that other ward, then Q definitely has a point because that means the only one who could have done it is Q.
Or Eric. It's Eric.
Yeah, Eric is not gonna accuse himself, obviously.
Or Q, Sean, Delta, whatever the hell, being remote controlled by Zero when he goes into Super Saiyan mode. Oh my god, this game.
No, I'm not really sure that's what it is. I think we were...
What?
Could you do something for me, Eric?
Yeah, drop the gun.
Please shoot at the wall with that shotgun.
Why should I?
Just do it, please.
Okay, fine.
Use up all the bullets.
That's a genius strategy, actually. Wait. Oh.
I gotta admit, I did not see that coming.
This is... You're kidding me.
Okay.
Not just the wall. The floor, the ceiling, the sofa and the tables.
I knew it. It's just like the healing room walls.
Healing room?
Think of the expenses for electricity.
Fancy, huh?
So we all really were in the same ward after all.
The same ward?
No. Maybe it's more like this shelter never had wards in the first place.
That's blowing my mind right now, because how would they have separated that? By hiding the walls behind...
That's why they were out of
doors?
it for 4.5 hours to 5 hours every time. 90 minutes is 1.5 hours.
Yes.
1.5 hours times 3? 1.5, 3, 4.5. That's why they wake up roughly every 4 hours. Because they all use the same space. They just rotate through the thing.
Oh, that actually makes sense. But wait, didn't all of them have the same time around midnight on New Year?
Was it the same day?
Fair, we do not know that.
Like I told you, what if a timer isn't telling you the current time?
Yeah, fair.
I mean, I said it's going backwards. It might still be, but that's genius.
Does anyone have their map? For Ward C and Ward Q.
Yeah.
I have ours.
And if you overlay them, you'll see that the rooms all like fit together.
Is the map for Ward C. And this is Ward Q. And this here is the map for Ward D. If you rotate the angles...
Yeah, they all share the lounge. One goes up, the other goes right. See?
Yeah.
They just got railroaded into different parts of the building.
I can't believe it.
You're saying the wards were next to each other?
Gap didn't just go... Gap? It's like, why are they pushing me into the air vent? I'll just wait till these idiots fall asleep. And then 90 minutes later, just walks back into the room like, are the weirdos asleep? Do I get another treat?
Back for my nap.
This is better than the hexagon bullshit. I like this part. I did not see that coming.
Same. Lounge just looked different.
So they were all the same place?
This lounge was shared by members of all three teams.
But then, how how did we never bump into each other at some point?
That's why the lounges all looked the same too.
But like some of them have been drinking, using glasses. That's then kind of...
Why?
I guess they
You
could,
sent in one of the Q drones to clean up?
Yeah, if someone drank something, you would just refill it or replace a bottle,
Yeah.
get rid of the glass. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The traces of someone living there would be gone. Yeah. Fair.
Exactly.
True. We all should have been right here for the vote at 13:30.
But we should be able to check the times now on our watch.
This thing here.
Which should all be different.
Need some drones to clear my place, yeah.
You can
same.
say that again.
Where's yours?
I've got it.
Oh, yeah. Your left hand.
Yeah,
Explain later.
Eric.
So what about my bracelet?
Could you check your current time?
It says 23:23.
And now, let's have you two check.
We also say different times to keep the yeah.
Huh? My bracelet says it's 21:23.
That explains.
So does mine.
Finally, Sigma and I. It's like I thought.
1923.
Which one is the right time?
None of them probably.
Isn't really important right now. The fact that the displayed time is different for each team is what's important.
What's important for me right now is that I need to go to the bathroom. Also, oh my god, this game.
BRB.
My brain. Brain RB.
We're back.
Tifa, here, the camera is there.
Yeah, I turned into it.
You turn into a camera?
Yeah.
No.
Click.
It's
Click, click.
Is this one of those, would you still love me if I was a worm parts?
Yeah, but then camera. Click.
Would you still love me if I was a worm? Want me to answer first?
What kind of worm are we talking about?
You are much sweeter than I am. My answer is probably not. Because that's weird.
I would keep you in this aquarium.
I would do the same for you, but it wouldn't be like... I mean, I would try to find a way to turn you back into a camera. But...
Well, this is where our love ends.
Meanwhile... Also, I just realized, as I was washing my hands, the thing about this reveal that the three wards are the same ward, technically. The reason I actually like it is because we've seen the map multiple times. If we had just bothered to look at it and see one goes to the middle and then left, one goes to the middle and then straight, and one goes to the middle and then right, it
Would you
was
really connect them?
obvious. Yes.
I want to say obvious is a big word. But yeah, I guess.
If you know, of course it's obvious, but at the same time you could have figured it out.
Yeah, but then you would need to get the maps, but all three next to one another.
At the same time though, it also made sense if they weren't like the same place, but they just all have a similar layout, because if you make a place like this, I would imagine you use like a template. You know, you have a layout for the building and then you just make multiple instances of it for the facility. So either way, it works.
How about we use C Team's time as a base? That would mean Q Team is 2 hours behind, and D Team is 4 hours behind. The bracelets have a built-in time lag.
Oh, they're just
In
off.
other words, Q Team didn't vote at 13:30, but
At 15:30 instead?
yes,
Alright.
And then D team voted at 17:30.
So you're saying the three teams were never awake at the same times?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Quick, someone
One
tackle
team
Eric.
was awake,
Take the gun away from
He's
me.
distracted.
sleeping. Inside the pods.
So, that's why none of the teams ever saw each other.
They were just neatly tucked away.
that's all I figured out. But looking at these times, I realized something else.
Oh god, what?
The sleeping drugs in the bracelets for Sigma and I are gonna be injected soon.
How could I forget the 90-minute active time?
But if that's right, then your memories.
Oh, you'll forget everything that just happened.
Why don't they just shift?
What can we do?
Or like Carlos, cut off the hand.
Don't worry. I have an idea.
Eric, shoot Sigma and me.
No, you want the bodies to still be there.
But pretend you're shooting us then.
Wow, this is the transporter room?
Yes. It's just like what I said on our way over.
Do you think this will work?
But didn't we already use from
Don't
here?
know until we try. Let's try using what I gave you
Not in
earlier.
this timeline. This is the one where they died,
We don't
remember?
have to do anything right now.
So
I'm
the transporter wasn't used in this
Go
timeline.
by Zero's schedule. Q team should already be asleep.
It's time.
It's time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant
Now, Sigma!
Got it.
dreams.
Yeah, that...
What did we just do?
I think it must have worked.
Did the needles break off, or...?
Woohoo! That card thing stopped the injection from the bracelet.
Oh, we just slid something under it.
What is that?
I'll show you. It's not man-made. Some sort of alien intelligence.
You'd think it would be so tight you can't wiggle something in between there.
I love the fact that they misspelled the word intelligence.
Are we going back to aliens?
What?
What happened? Yeah, but yeah.
No, intelligence is misspelled, isn't it? Is it intelligence with an I?
I mean, that's just a typo.
Yes, but it's funny that it happens on intelligence. Or is that its own word? Wait, I'm googling that. Intelligence.
No, it's what
No,
an I.
it's INTELLIGNCE.
I mean, with the amount of words in here, it's...
Yeah, typos are bound to happen. I just think it's hilarious that it's that particular word.
I'm more stuck on the alien part.
Just accept it.
Not that
Just
you'd
aliens.
believe me if I told you that.
I still don't think it's aliens, but that's not the point. Yeah, so what are you gonna do with all of that knowledge now?
I like how Gap is also standing in line looking at the transporter.
Where is Gap gonna go? They just established there's nowhere to hide. It's all the same place.
Oh, that's still cute.
So
Oh, thank
now
you.
we have somewhere to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Some linearity.
Also, wait, I forgot to write down how many letters the password for Carlos had to be.
I have a feeling we will get it here.
Okay, I get the whole location and time part. We were never really separated, but trapped in the same ward from the start. Time, on the other hand, was the reverse. We weren't awake and moving all at the same time. But it's...
What was your prediction about time?
That it was flowing backwards.
So
Oh,
what?
the timers were going
That
backwards.
just means
Okay, so not fully.
I doubt
correct.
you even more now.
Oh my god.
With this, your alibis are completely gone. If we were in the same places,
Can't.
but at different times,
Yes?
But you have to say though, I know this is annoying to watch from our point of view that Eric is not believing any of this
It makes
and is
sense.
acting like this.
How
But
would
it-
Eric know? Yeah.
But it makes 100% sense. If any of you, or if all of you, would come to me and go like, oh, we're shifting, I'm from another dimension, I'm teleporting,
Yeah.
and all of that stuff,
I
I
would
would
ban you.
declare all of you nuts and ban you
Yeah.
and go solo starting Friday.
What about me?
I said you were part of the ones
Oh.
coming to me.
So you wouldn't still love me if I shifted?
Can you shift back with the lottery numbers? I would love you so much.
I was
more.
gonna love you if you were a camera.
No, you
I'm
weren't.
just. I said not if you're a worm. I would turn you back into a camera. Why don't you shift back and remember when I said that?
No, but I would declare all of you insane.
Yes.
Eric, all of these people have shifted. They've gone through this.
Yeah, Q is like,
With
yeah,
ex-
no, it makes sense.
Yeah,
I'll
Q
just
is
take it.
logical that he's going with this, but all of these have experienced it. They know what they're talking about.
Except for Eric.
Except for Eric, who's here like, my girlfriend is dead.
Yeah.
I was gonna spend my life with.
There's a guy with one
all
arm,
of you
blood
guys,
splattered.
Yeah, are like conspiring against me to not, or to whatever, do something. Like, I am completely behind Eric on his reaction here. Like, I get it. Is it annoying? Yes, but we know.
Whoever killed Mira and Junpei is one of us.
So who's the imposter?
Exactly.
You.
The most suspicious are
Gab.
you two, Diana and Sigma. Though I guess alibis aren't necessary for you guys.
Why not?
Being fakes, you could move around since the rules wouldn't have applied to you.
Please stop! I already told you before that neither one of us are fakes.
We transported to this timeline via that device over there.
Go ahead and turn it on then.
Well,
We can't for 10 months.
No, this one can turn on.
And
No.
why not?
It received them.
the transporter has been used once.
Oh yeah, true. I forgot about the receiving part.
It takes at least 10 months for the energy to fully charge again.
Would you cut that shit out?
Wait,
Every time he has a question, we're like, no, we can't.
use it. It won't work for 10 months? So, if it's never been used, it'll definitely run, right?
What are you?
Oh yeah, true. The question is, does it also use energy to receive something?
Change the fact that you're still among the suspects. Well, there's no question with you.
Get him,
We
Gap.
all know you killed Akane. We saw
That's not the question here,
you
though.
doing it.
Yeah, but if you kill
Like I
one
said
person,
before,
it's easier to
I
kill
wasn't
another.
the one you saw kill Akane. It was the me who was originally in this history.
Hey, asshole. Go ahead. Go ahead and spout more crap. I'll shoot you.
Like, that's a super logical thing to say.
It seems like Akane and I found Junpei's body in the pantry in this history. Junpei's killer was unknown.
But how did he end up dead here?
Assumed
Still don't get
it was
that.
me.
We haven't learned that yet. I wonder if it's just set up by Zero, or if one of them actually did it.
And that's how you lost your left hand?
I'm with you, Evie. Like, especially from Eric's perspective, the defense is hilarious. Well, the consciousness that inhabited this body up until, let's say, 90 minutes ago did in fact kill her, but I just inhabited it now. You know, it's like
it wasn't this personality, it was my other one.
Eric, to put it in different words, if your neighbors are assholes, but they move out and I move in, I'm not responsible for what your neighbors did, right? Because it's the same house, but a different inhabitant. Your Honor, my defendant traveled from another timeline and therefore is not guilty of this murder. In Ace Attorney, you'd probably get away with it.
Don't give them any ideas.
Wound, if you still doubt me.
So, you're saying it was all in self-defense?
Nice proof,
You
bro.
attacked Akane because she was about to kill you.
Hey, isn't that enough, Eric? Could you please put down the gun for a second?
He's different from how he was in the other history. There was something off about him then, but...
Yeah, killer
Yeah.
kid.
Is he a different person?
Yes, this one is Sean, apparently.
Fine. Why don't
Let's
you
talk
just
about
show
Ace
me
Attorney.
this shift thing you're claiming you can do?
Can't really show it to you like that.
Yeah, I just
Alright.
shifted.
Wait, you're going back?
I'd like to check something. Before I do, though.
Does any of you have a password that's like 8
Do you use this
digits long?
transporter device?
But it won't work for 10 months.
Oh!
I know.
Now he will jump into another timeline where the machine hasn't been used yet, makes a copy of himself and sends that to this world so that he can show them that Carlos is coming out of the receiving thing.
Oh.
He's gonna prove it that way.
Yeah.
And that's what he's gonna do.
He just needs to know how to get here. And how to, basically tell us how to get into the room, operate, like do the puzzles, operate the machine. Okay, that's genius.
Or do you think because this one has been used already, it also can't receive anymore?
That's the question. The energy used, is that only for the sending transporter or for the sending and receiving transporter? Because if both, then that wouldn't work. But I guess it's just for the sending one.
I'm asking if we were to use it.
Well, there are these slots.
Yeah, so she just explains how to operate a machine.
You need to put the cards in the right order. The nucleus will turn on.
Can you please explain the math and stuff to him first? Because I feel like that's very necessary to understand the gravity of the situation.
He doesn't need to. If he finds the cards and just puts them in, he skipped everything.
I had to fight for it, so he has to.
He skips the entire puzzle.
Taking me for a fool. I have to save them. I need to go save Akane and Junpei.
What the hell? But they're already...
And now he goes, okay, shoot me.
Dead in this history. But they're still alive in the other one. So I'm going back to save them. It's something that...
Very good part carried. But we fought first before we got carried.
Exactly.
You talked crap, I'd up and shoot you.
Then do it.
See?
Huh? You heard me. Shoot me.
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability.
But then he still dies in this timeline.
Doesn't matter.
Well, yeah.
I won't die. Even if this body is destroyed, my consciousness will be...
Yeah, I was waiting for Eric to just go, you know what, shut the fuck up.
The funny thing is now he expected to finish his line, and he didn't actually shift because he thought
He didn't aim yet. Yeah.
Because he thought he would have until the end.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
I think the game wouldn't have an ending then, but it would be hilarious in a way too.
It's like it's like actual like jumping. You need to like do the action.
Okay, now we go back here.
And I feel like you're not gonna be faster than the gun, especially if you don't consider it.
Oh, now he jumps back here. Oh, okay.
I feel like this is a bad time.
Yeah, but here they live.
Yeah, but he still needs to outlive. Oh. Coming.
See? Send, receive.
So where's Q?
He went for a flying headbutt.
That's how they did it.
And now the wall breaks, and now he can... Oh, okay. I see how we're getting everything up to speed now.
You're fucking kidding me.
This is the reaction.
What is this?
Explanations can wait. We should get going before he starts moving.
You say that, but where?
That door. There's a device on the other side. It can get us out of this mess. Let's go.
Except not really. It makes clones of you, and they will live. I will join you in 10 months.
You're not joining in 10 months.
I mean, if he survives that, there's a chance that a clone of his can get through.
Q is gonna rip him apart.
I get it now.
Huh. The three wards all overlapped each other. Who knew?
Diana did.
And I think I figured out the transporter more or less.
So, where's our destination?
I do wonder what happens if you do put two people in a pot. Does it just not work?
As if you finally arrived.
0.
Asshole. Where are you?
Let me make one thing clear for you. I no longer exist in this world. In the current history, I was executed by one among you, your fellow teammate, Carlos.
Which history is this?
As such, I will be unable to answer any of your questions.
Why'd you kill him, Carlos?
To a recording. If you are desperate for answers, I suggest finding me where I am alive. Unfortunately, in that history, our positions are reversed, and the three of you are dead. But if you do come, I will share vital information. I'll be waiting to meet with you.
Okay, so the answer is teleport to where Zero is.
When we
I'm
die?
so confused.
Ah, damn it! Where is that? Could it be?
I'm more confused about how Carlos killed Zero here.
I know. It's the one where we were executed.
What?
Then how the hell do we even jump to that history? We can't shift there if our bodies are already dead.
If the roles are reversed... He just told you that Zero is Sigma. Carlos killed Sigma. Carlos killed Zero is what he just explained.
Yes. But Carlos did not kill Sigma.
Yes, by voting at the beginning.
That's not a confirmation yet.
In the vote. No, trust me. I will bask in this when it happens. But where is your next hint? It's Sigma.
Okay, could be. Could be.
And you can't ask him then because you killed him.
That's it. We're going to transport.
Not like you could ask him anyway, because the Sigma you've met in there doesn't even know.
If we pull this lever...
He's...
Penalty. Penalty. Time to exterminate.
Go ahead, Akane. Junpei.
Huh?
What are you saying?
It only works with one person in each. At least that's what Diana told me. So no matter what, we can only transport 2 people at once. What are you guys doing? Go now!
But...
Is he really gonna fight him off for 10 months?
Catch up with you! I promise!
No, he's just...
After the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
He's probably gonna shift.
Hold you to it.
Yeah, but into what?
I promise!
Another route.
The one before, and I won't now!
And then transports. Akane did explain that their bodies stay here, right?
Diana, you mean?
Diana.
I don't know if Carlos skipped over that. But I think he'll be very confused if in a moment they just step out of that thing, because... Also
now they could jump into that timeline, by the way.
Real quick, as soon as the game lets me pause it.
I think that's what they're going to do.
When the transporter turns on, the whoop, 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 whoop,
Mm.
I think that's in one of the Danganronpa soundtrack songs.
Is it?
Yeah, I forgot which one, but I remember that specific sound effect.
Don't recall.
I'll need to listen to the Danganronpa soundtrack again.
Are they gone?
But they're not gone though.
On the kneecap, I expected it to.
Oh man. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah.
This rate.
Good thing Junpei and Akane will just step out of the thing in a moment.
Maria, is that you?
I heard you calling out, so I...
Maria! Maria!
You know I'll be waiting for you. I'll never stop waiting. So...
Yeah, you're right. There's no way I'm gonna die here.
Do you think Carlos is Delta?
I can't die here!
No, I don't think so.
What if Maria is Phi?
Yeah. That was
Nice throw.
not the best idea, I want to say.
Yeah, bad aim because of a machine, but...
What if it wasn't done yet?
Okay, Carlos is stuck.
Guess I can't use this thing anymore.
He was gonna be stuck already.
Well, wouldn't have worked for 10 months anyways, so doesn't matter.
All he needs to do is shift to another
What do I
door.
do now? The place they transported to. How do I get to the history where we were executed? It says Junpei said my body's dead there, so I can't shift.
I mean, he could shift to another timeline, man.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, another timeline where he can use the machine. Brings a copy there.
What the? I don't understand.
Oh, this is how they're gonna solve the Junpei.
No, wait. This isn't bad.
This is great!
It's my chance.
Blow me up, baby! Do it again! Oh, sorry, Junpei and Akane, who are still stuck in the pod, by the way.
Well, they're probably asleep anyway.
Everybody is just killing everybody for fun at this point. Alright. There we go.
Hey, at least now it says we unlock things. I'm happy.
Yes, this pacing I enjoy way more. And we still don't have the last password. Apocalypse! That's a wonderful title for something I will hate.
I feel like every timeline.
Carlos isn't coming.
Wait, what? What is he doing? He promised he'd come.
Guess he broke that promise.
Maybe he's...
Don't say it.
I'm going to go check in the lounge.
Hey, Junpei!
Wait, this is Ward D? Wait, what the hell is... What happened?
Where did he send them?
Oh, I better get Akane.
I'm getting oh wait, this is the one where Sigma blew things
My
up?
guess is that something exploded.
Exploded?
A bomb went off in the decontamination room.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, the one with the balls.
With D-Team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember.
Unauthorized escape.
Do you get it? D-Team set the bomb.
And that's how the ceiling collapsed in that room.
This sets up the ending that could lead into Virtue's last reward. Diana is alive. Akane is alive.
Sigma was alive?
Sigma is alive and his body is destroyed.
Yeah.
Phi has been injected with Radical 6.
He had the injuries that were...
Yeah.
But why is it now completely buried in sand?
But is this the true ending though?
The ceiling probably gave in a little while after they escaped.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh?
The history where I'm alive and you are dead. Seems you found your way here safely.
Zero.
As promised, the important information.
For Zero to still remain like several steps ahead of all of this madness. You gotta give him some credit for that.
Yourself in. Is that one?
Yeah, this is the Virtue's last reward timeline.
No!
Yeah. Fucking hell.
First Radical 6 patients have left. They should reach the hospital shortly. The pandemic is unavoidable now. The virus is spreading all over the world.
That's a damn lie. It has to be.
No, it is the truth. Free the Soul's plan is progressing smoothly.
Then that's gotta mean you're that cult's...
Correct. I am the founder of Free the Soul.
Oh.
I told you.
I told you what? You went Sigma is 0. And
Wait.
now you went Sigma is the founder of Free the Soul or what?
Wait.
No, I told you what?
Free the Soul will play a part. Confirmed. Here they
That's
are
not
again.
I told you. We agreed on that.
Yes. But
Then what's the I told you? What's the dramatic I told you about him
I'm
saying...
looking for it. Chill, woman. You're being like me.
Yeah, because there is no I told you that 0 leads Free the Soul. That has not been mentioned in the prediction. We had plenty of Left and Brother and Free the Soul things, but never 0 is the leader of Free the Soul.
Wait, question. If I'm right and Sigma is 0 and Sigma is the leader of Free the Soul.
So give me these predictions for a sec.
Yeah, we didn't write that one down, but remember when I said that Akane is wearing the cultist robe? So they have to be in on this somehow? Anyway. Who is...
I do roughly remember
Who is
that,
left? Yeah. I'm gonna press A. Who is left?
Call me brother.
You bastard! Thanks to your shitty dream, 6 billion people will...
Don't be mistaken. If we do nothing now and let time pass, an even worse future awaits.
I said that during Virtue's last reward.
Fanatic will trigger a nuclear war with a terrorist attack.
Is this Akane? She triggered a nuclear
Remember,
reaction.
remember how I told you, this is the good timeline. If these things don't happen, it gets worse.
Apparently. But I do like the nuclear war that Akane basically already started.
See? Here we go. Either we kill most people or we kill everybody.
Is unknown. Therefore, I decided to kill 6 billion people.
So it's like the necessary evil.
Yes.
Doing so, I will have a 75% chance that they are among the viruses.
Who is they?
To tell the truth, history has proven...
The ones who caused the nuclear war that wipes out mankind, I want to say.
One person, you'll
Probably.
sacrifice 6 billion?
It is to save 2 billion people.
And that's how you used Radical 6.
You don't believe that's the ethical choice?
What? Of course I don't!
Is that all you think human lives are worth? Do you feel nothing as you kill off a whole bunch of innocent people?
But that's just the way of life.
But if the alternative is all of humanity dies out.
People will die or be killed in an unjust manner. Like your parents, Akane Kurashiki.
What are you talking about?
What do they have to do with anything?
Your father was sentenced to death for a crime he didn't commit.
Where did that come from?
Your mother killed herself.
Either I missed something or this is new.
That's wrong! My parents were involved in an accident!
You were likely told that, but it is a lie. What I shared just now is the truth.
No!
Think about it. If your father hadn't been falsely accused, how different your life would have been. You'd never have been involved in that child abduction case 10 years ago. And clearly, the incident a year ago would not have happened either. And of course, Junpei. The path you've walked during your life would have been completely different.
Where are we going with all of this?
Butterfly effect.
Yeah, Chaos Baby.
Drastic effect on a person's life. As I said, that's just the way it is.
But that doesn't mean that you have free reign to just mess with the lives of people like that.
Only God decides who lives and who dies.
Oh my god, what's with your obsession with God?
Only Space Hitler decides.
I'm sorry, if you kill 6 billion people on purpose, you're kind of Space Hitler. My point still stands.
Yeah, but if the choice you have in front of you is all of humanity dies, but you can counter it by only killing 6 billion out of 8, what would you pick?
I would pray that I'm never in that choice, but yeah, the maths.
I mean, logically, one would say
All
6 billion. I might have still gone with the 8, who knows?
Listen, in a universe where that was the only choice, potentially yes. Potentially yes. My problem is that they brought up the device of a transporter. So I can go literally anywhere in time as long as a transporter exists. If I can go back to the earliest moment where the transporter exists, I can start making a map. And I can send an infinite amount of clones of myself through every iteration of the teleporter in every iteration of space-time. And, wait, create infinite possibilities where I just find out which stone I need to kick, which cat I need to pet, so that these horrible things don't happen. I'm guessing in the end it's gonna be like yin-yang kind of thing, where it turns out Super Sigma, this one, still 0, has done all of these things, but nature always finds balance. So in the timelines where he did avoid the apocalypse, it came back with a vengeance.
I want to say that he has already tried everything,
Yes,
because
exactly.
he even said that he explored all options and this was the best one.
Yeah, I still don't believe it.
Well,
because
that's gonna be the spin-off game.
There hasn't been one since. Maybe there will be at some point.
A game where you would now play as 0, setting all of this up.
That's not feasible.
That would be so confusing.
Like, even if you were to write the script of every single possible thing he's done, you are telling a story that is as long as the universe.
Yeah.
Because you don't just go through like linear time, you go lateral, and then through. Like, for every second that passes for us, an infinite amount of seconds passes for the infinite amounts of Sigmas trying to save the world. This game, man.
Very well. I will let you see the true God that we believe in.
Our seats?
You, of course, see the clothing laying on the bar counter. The evening of
Oh, there's your
2029. Wear those and take part in our ceremony.
There's your cult clothing.
Yeah. Told it would come back.
The secrets of the world.
There's no way I'd ever go.
No, you will most definitely come.
What else is she gonna do?
Well, that is, if you manage to escape the shelter.
Wow. After all this, you're not even letting us get out?
Of course we will. Diana's bringing back a rescue team.
Do they even have any reason to believe that the two of you are alive? If there is no rescue, then the remainder of your lives will carry out at this sacred site.
Sacred site?
This is the sacred site where the birth of Brother, founder of Free the Soul, occurred.
Delta is the founder. Wait, where's the list?
No, wait.
The only birth we know has been Phi and Delta at the moment.
So, we got that right. Wait, did I say that or did you say that?
Check the thingies again. We discussed this yesterday. In bed. Did we write it down though? No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We definitely called this last night. I know we discussed this. I even said, what was the other thing we discussed? Fuck, now it doesn't count.
We wrote down originally that Phi is connected to Free the Soul, which she is. At the very least, she's the sister of one of the guys.
But that probably means Phi is left. Unwritten guesses are invalid. Yeah, I know, which is even more frustrating.
Where are we going with this? Like,
Are you saying?
Oh, we discussed this yesterday. So frustrating.
But raised elsewhere. The moment we were born, we were transferred.
okay, so he is saying that 0 is Delta. 1904.
That's a long time back.
Did you just say we?
Yes,
Do you mean your little brother?
it's true. I had a younger brother.
This is Phi. This is Phi. I had a younger brother.
Yeah,
Delta
but
was born
it says
moments after her.
we were not related by blood, if you keep it running.
Not related by blood. He was the son of the couple.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Clarify. My we is referring
There!
to my younger sister.
But you don't have a younger sister.
Wait, I need to follow this right now.
Wait, we don't know who was born first, Phi or Delta.
We do know.
No, we don't.
Yes.
No, she just... Oh, Phi is the younger sister. Yeah.
You know this person.
True.
They
He
even
said
went,
it's a
we
healthy
have
baby
half,
boy.
half
Yeah.
a boy, and then it's
Now,
like, oh no.
stop
what's
pausing
going-
this. I need answers.
You're the one that keeps pausing it.
I did unpause it now. Thank you, I did press it.
It appears I've spoken too long. But I will impart to you something very important. The spell to open Pandora.
Here we go. Give us the frickin' password.
You writing it down?
Vive Hodie. Vive Hodie. Live Hoodie?
These words well.
What's Hodie?
Psycho, stop pausing.
We wait. ODA?
What's a Hodie?
Live for today.
So patient. But wait, Pandora's box. Which one?
Imagine. Every time you think it would be really annoying if they now paused the game. This would happen.
Oh, I wonder what's happened to Carlos.
Maybe he won't be coming.
It's because Jack kept telling me to stop pausing when he's the one that's pausing.
Twitch integration, what? It should be a thing.
Going to come to save us.
It should be for everything.
Like Zero said, Diana and the others probably don't know we're alive in here. It'll just be us two, in this place, forever.
No, I think
Gap.
there's someone else. Or
Gap?
maybe more like something.
Are you calling Gap a something?
I mean, yes, technically. A dog isn't a person. Not in a usage of word sense.
Isn't there something in his collar?
This is...
Get wrecked, Carlos.
Feed me.
Anagram?
Gap.
Ah, here we go again. What do the frickin' anagrams mean?
I was so happy we didn't have anagrams
Word or
yet.
phrase.
But we need to know the sentence to work from.
Yeah.
The original sentence, huh? Hey, Akane, do you remember the Ward C Lounge?
Yes.
What did it say on the wall?
I think it was... Let the game end where I treat two.
And then you mess up.
It wasn't me this time.
This time it was me. And then you mess up one word, and then it completely messes
No,
with the
one
anagram.
letter, and then you can't make
It's
the
like
sentence.
let game be whatever, and it's like you missed the D or something.
Can we make any other phrases using all the letters from that?
Look, how do people do this in their head? I can't even do it with pen and paper.
I hate anagrams. If you can write them down, that's one thing, but like this, no way.
it's not perfect, but together with me, we are 10. But if that's what it is,
That doesn't make
there
sense
are
either.
leftover letters.
What's Delta?
5 extra letters. L
Delta.
A E T.
How would you even come to this line? Like,
I don't know what word
you wouldn't think of that.
out of them.
Delta, you fool.
Together with me.
They don't know what delta is.
It could,
The difference between two things.
if you're with me, then there are 10 of us.
10?
I mean, there are plenty of other ways to read. Where are you going, Junpei?
Gap is one of us.
And
One
what
of
is
us.
Delta doing the
One
entire time?
of us.
How? What?
Gap is the answer.
Why isn't Q on this board?
Why? Well, because he's not dead.
Wait, he's still alive?
I think so.
Huh. Q is alive. We are 10.
Maybe there's 10 Qs.
What? No.
Oh, handy.
Q is coming with a vengeance.
Hopefully. Where are we going with all of this?
Kaboom!
And finally not a world-ending kaboom. Oh,
Oh,
we did send help. Wait, that's a firefighter outfit. Is that Carlos?
I'm slightly surprised.
That's Carlos. Come on.
Sorry about the wait. Well, I guess I was the one who waited. I promised, didn't
That is Carlos.
Yeah.
that I'd come back for you.
Wait, are you?
So he jumped back in a world where he was not captured
Akane,
and found his way here. And that's how they now escape.
Yeah, he just didn't join. What the... Wait, is that the
Wait,
credit song? I'm hearing something, but... Oh no.
Can we pause it here for a sec and take a short break?
Mm-hmm.
Last break before we continue?
Yeah. Yes, please.
BRB before we get into this last bit. We're back.
My head hurts.
Well, good thing.
This game has actually given me a headache.
Good thing we're about to start what's probably another long ass cutscene that might give us some answers.
I'm beginning to think...
Exit.
They made it linear now. Now that we know that all this, the voting stuff happened one after another, the flowchart has been rearranged.
Oh,
Oh my god.
interesting.
Okay, I like that. That is annoying because I got used to the old one, but at the
Now
same
it's
time,
like longer,
now
more
it
stretched
makes
out, but still.
more sense in a way. I'm beginning to think ultimately there's gonna be the true ending and then maybe the one on the left side. That's like the...
But we still have a whole bit with choices.
like a golden ending kind of thing.
Mm.
Where everybody is just happy.
Well, let's first get this ending.
Be nice. They deserve it.
So, let me get this straight. You shifted to the history where you pushed the yellow button.
I can't leave with you guys.
Huh?
I made a promise in another history.
This is what he was going on about.
The yellow button?
This is where he escaped and he was like, I gotta save those two when he stayed.
Activating the unused transporter?
So you guys would be able to transport to this history. I needed 10 months to charge the device again after I used it.
And then you just waited? For a long time.
I mean, 10 months is not that long given the sake of a world.
Don't forget, he was in complete solitude.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like,
he
that's
promised.
even worse than the Sigma Diana thing where they still had each other.
But he promised.
That's not that easy.
If I did that, then I couldn't have met you guys, right?
In the beginning, I said I didn't like Carlos, but
That was one hell of a thing you did.
he's
Carlos
pretty-
is kind of a boss.
Do
Yeah.
you know what happened because of you? Mira and Eric died. Sigma lost his arms and an eye, and he's in the hospital.
Yeah, but it had to. Oh wait, Junpei doesn't know about you.
Zero.
Neither does Akane.
The first Radical 6 patients have left.
It's too late. We can't stop the spread of the virus.
What happened today is going to result in 6 billion people.
Nice going, Carlos. Thanks for saving us, well.
Why is this his fault again?
How could he have known?
Yeah, that.
I mean,
This is the
it doesn't matter that he knew or not. In the end, he doomed 6 billion people.
over from the beginning.
Jack, my brain cell. We can share it. Morphogenetic brain
I'll
cell.
start now and spend the next 45 years preparing for my plan.
You have a plan?
Yeah, it's called Virtue's Last
5
Reward.
years, I'm going to call Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the future. We must do it, or we can't save all those people.
Why 45 years again?
She just
I'll
happens
help
to
you,
know.
Akane.
Or is that the date
Wait,
zero?
here comes the important part.
Join crash keys or whatever you're calling
No.
it.
This I want to know.
45 years is the date zero called, I think.
I can't do that.
Why?
I'm going to need you to forget everything you know, Junpei.
Why?
What?
I'm really sorry.
Why does Junpei need to suffer for the sanity of a world?
Hey, Akane!
What did this guy ever do wrong?
It's part of her plan that she
But
just
why?
thought out that is 600 billion pages long and takes 45 years to execute. Ah, look at how long those needles are.
You can't be. Why?
Junpei, I will never forget you. But please, forget me. You need to forget.
No, I don't want to. I'll never forget. No matter what happens, I won't. I won't.
Why can't Junpei be part of the plan?
Akane! Why?
I do what I must to accomplish my goals. That is just how I am. Even if that means I must lose my life,
But what is your plan?
I swear I'll make the AB project a success.
And why can't you and Junpei be happy in the process?
And did she think of all of this on the spot?
What is Junpei going to do in the 45-year time span that saves the world somehow in the end? Other than become a miserable cunt. Like,
I can't say I like this end.
I mean, they need to close the loop
I
so that
understand-
Virtue's Last Reward.
I
But
understand
why?
that Akane now goes like, hey, we
Why?
need to prevent this, so I will come up with a plan. But to now immediately, within 2 minutes, go, I made a plan, it takes 45 years, you can't be a part of it, so fuck off and just forget me while I inject you with this shit. And then I will do this whole AB project
Get a
and
new
make
thing.
this a thing. Like, that's not how this works.
Do we have a password for Carlos?
No.
Okay.
Shifting?
Oh my god. Shifting was too short. Wait, Viva Hodi.
Oh yeah, Viva Hode, that's it.
Let's try that.
Let's do that
Real
first,
quick.
yeah. That one.
Tifa with a forceful, like, that one.
Well, that's what happens when you only write down the word. Did I close? Oh, here's the...
What?
Viva Hodi. Viva...
No, Vive.
Oh yeah, Vive.
Hodi, not Heidi.
Heidi. Did that check out?
It has to. Fit perfectly.
Yes. Thankful.
What the hell is this?
Is there another password behind this?
The force quit box opens. The force quit box opens. Q going to the quantum computer.
It looks like a device of some kind.
That's the thing we did with the others.
Something's appearing on
Oh, true. They went like, oh, it's open all of
Yeah.
a sudden.
Quit program. The central control computer must be booted.
Makes sense that it's all the same
Central
box.
control computer?
Wait, did we ever see something like that in here?
If there isn't, then we're out of luck.
Dead end, huh?
I was gonna say if it just ends there.
How did you know that password?
Yeah, when he never heard it.
I'm not sure.
What?
More for genetic fields.
I don't know how I knew.
This is just a guess, but Carlos, did you possibly shift from another timeline?
Do you think we as the player are Delta?
Shift.
You think they're gonna assign us an actual character?
Yeah, like we did at VLR at the end.
Yeah, but we weren't like a character.
No, we
were
became one in Vienna.
More like the consciousness traveling along.
Oh, so it was like that then.
Hey, come on, you're the only one to figure it.
Sorry, just could you be quiet for a second? I need to think about something.
Me when I have a great theory and Tifa gets me out of it. And then I don't write it down. Like the whole Free the Soul thing?
That was mine.
Not that I recall. And
That
you didn't
was
write it down, so
that
it
was
doesn't count.
absolutely mine yesterday.
Didn't write it down.
You
Don't
said
count.
something else and I countered it. But yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
You've been sitting here for an hour, Carlos.
Is he thinking about anagrams?
Could you maybe share what you've been thinking about?
Do you want to know?
Yes.
Yes.
I was thinking about you, Akane.
Me?
You're
In a swimsuit.
well, to be blunt, really hot.
Huh?
We may never manage to make our way out of the show.
Junpei like...
You know what that means, right?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
What the hell are you getting at, you asshole?
Yeah.
Oh, look.
He's trying to trigger something, but what?
What? Wait, what the hell?
I love Junpei, but he doesn't stand a chance. I don't think.
Shut the fuck up!
Seems so random.
You bastard!
What
is
and
he,
why?
What's he trying to achieve?
What the? Hey! Wait up!
What?
What the hell are you doing, Carlos?
I suppose I couldn't control myself?
You asshole!
What? Is that all you got?
What did you say?
That's the extent of your feelings for Akane? Huh?
Damn you!
Is he trying to awaken something?
That was a good one.
Or does he need to
I
shift?
can tell you're finally getting fired up over this.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking asshole!
Why does he need to shift again? Is that what we're doing?
That's the only thing.
But
right
he's
now
still
I
there,
can
so he
think
didn't
of.
shift, I guess.
Carlos, are you all right?
This guy just picked a fight with Junpei and, to put it delicately, was seemingly forcing himself on her, and they come back into the room and the first thing she asks is if the guy that almost...
Yeah, but you probably figured out something is going on.
Yeah, that was nothing. Anyway. Hey man, what do you say to a drink?
What?
To clean the slate between us. Come on.
What the fuck am I watching?
This one'll work fine.
This is so confusing.
Ah, damn it. I blame you for this, Junpei. My hands are all shaky after your brutal punches. Sorry, but could you guys help me clean this up?
What the hell?
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Guys, it's almost time.
You're right.
Did they discuss something behind the counter to trick Zero?
He broke the glass to get something he can push under the thing to block the needles.
Yeah, but why couldn't he just go like, hey, let's have a drink, drop the glass and do that without the entire act?
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of
The entire acting was
What
pointless.
was with the entire setup? And for him getting beaten up? And for... What?
Like, that could have been done much easier. There better be more to this.
What the... Not right now, there ain't. Yeah, that was this part.
But I guess what comes after will make sense, because right now it absolutely doesn't. Have you forgotten?
Yes, apparently.
Forgotten what though?
I forgot what I forgot. Some random thing just possessed Carlos. These things happen.
Sorry, I forgot. Aliens take over. This is Eric in the beginning.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. A weird time-traveling demon possessed my penis. And I had to do... What the fuck? Hey, we need to create a diversion. And then we break the glass, hopefully in 3 equally big pieces, to slide them under the bracelet in between to block the needles. Okay, good thinking. Smart. I dig it. Awesome. The whole thing leading up to it?
Could have just gone, hey, I need a drink. Whoops, there goes the glass.
Yeah, can you guys help me with that?
Yeah. So confused.
Okay, back to Eric shooting Carlos. I feel so bad for Diana. Sigma is just like, oh god, not again.
Why?
Shut up! He was trying to make me look the fool.
No, you're doing that to yourself.
Probably figured I wouldn't.
I'm telling you, Carlos is gonna get out of the transporter.
No! No!
Hey, cut that out, Eric. No. I won't stop. Not until you're all dead.
Eric still doesn't know who killed his girlfriend.
Didn't I say already? Because one of us is the one who killed Mira.
Why couldn't Carlos just go, I did it, shoot me? Just to like You know, 2 birds, 1 stone.
It's you, isn't it?
I told you.
Because if Carlos is coming out of the transporter, he might get shot again.
I don't have any.
Then I'm killing you.
Wait! Please wait! I know. Maybe.
My favorite words to say before it fades to black.
It's gonna be another question.
Maybe what?
Viva Hodie.
Maybe if I take this helmet off, I think you'll understand then.
So, your face will prove your innocence?
Well, or the lack thereof.
Fine. Take it off.
The number for this is... I think it's...
That's the choice. We have to fill it in.
Oh, here we go. 614491. Easy. Hopefully.
6140 4091. But what is this going to prove?
That he can remove his head.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Assuming it works. No, this one has a neck. Or not.
What? Are you serious?
So, okay.
Yeah.
No!
I would freak the fuck out. I would shit myself.
I'm... not human.
The microphone is really not even in the helmet.
That makes you even more suspicious.
I'm kind of on Eric's side.
I'm not human that I can't be.
What do you mean?
So
Okay,
Q at this
so the
point
body
was
can
aware.
pick up the head. Cool. White blood?
My blood, it's white.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Red.
So what?
It
She
can't-
had blood on her
Yes.
fingernails.
Skin and blood
Can't be him.
under her nails.
Yeah, so who's got the scratch? Eric, strip naked. Do it now.
Wouldn't because of the memory loss, but
No. You're right. When I tried to revive Mira, I took a look at her.
then you realized. I think the skin and blood is that of the killer.
So who's got the scratch? Did we ever see anybody with a scratch like that?
She did her best to resist.
I see.
I think it's Eric.
Carlos has a healed one on his wrist.
You didn't kill her.
I say it's Eric.
But no. It doesn't change the fact that you existing is suspicious.
He's dealing with a lot right now.
Why is a robot here?
First, time traveling, cloning, shifting. Now robots.
Let's talk about Diana's eyes. They are still suspicious too.
Zero brought me in.
What the?
Zero created me so I could support him in this game.
I knew it! Wait, Eric! Out of my way! I'm gonna kill him!
Please, just calm down, Eric!
Shut up!
If what he said is true, then he would be able to tell us who Zero is.
Remember, if you get strangled, just scratch your murderer so they can get you. Preferably don't get strangled.
That is actually very good advice.
Step 0, don't get strangled. Just saying.
Do you know? Fine.
He knows.
If you know, then tell me right now who the real Zero is.
What's the name of the bastard who locked us up and forced us to take part in this messed up game?
Sigma Climb. Say it.
It's not Sigma.
Zero's name is...
Oh. We actually have to fill it in.
Oh!
Now we're gonna know if you are right. Wait, which route are we on? I'm gonna write the question down. Q?
How do you spell his name?
I have no clue.
It was just Klim, no?
Try it. Or just do Sigma. It might be accepted. Which route is this? Q?
Yeah. What is Zero's real name? Okay, let's think. I don't know how many choices we get. Wait, do we have?
Worst case, it's wrong.
Jack, I'm begging you.
Is that gonna be... Do me a favor?
Then it's Delta, right?
Okay, do Delta first.
Like, I still think it's Sigma. But
I think it's Sean.
I think they want us to say Delta.
Zero. The real Zero is...
You.
The...
You, Delta.
He did actually say you.
Delta?
I've heard that name before.
Wait, now we're looking through like a camera screen.
Me too.
What the fuck is happening?
You guys wouldn't know. Because you transported into this history.
Would you stop yapping, Sean?
How do you suddenly know his name?
Is this camera true gap?
This old man's name is Q.
That's right.
Wait, this old man. There's someone sitting there.
Called a decom.
Yeah, I called him that. And Mira, she always called this man Q too.
Then...
Wait.
Ew.
They did the fucking thing from Virtue's Last Reward again, Tifa. That's gonna be it, right? Remember how at the end of VLR, Sigma goes looking into a mirror and realizes
but
he has
no one else in this room.
Because the camera never showed us.
We have never had a conversation.
Yes. He's probably portrayed as like a deaf, mute old person just being there like Gab.
But he's never been addressed or like
Neither was the
mentioned.
eye. Neither was Sigma's eye.
Yeah, but the character was spoken to. They talked to the person. You might not have seen him. But the character was spoken to. This dude has been invisibly just following them around. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. This makes no fucking sense. They cannot sell this to me.
How was he invisible the entire time?
That's what I'm saying. There is no way they can sell this. He's just been standing there.
This guy totally stood.
What do you mean he stood?
You're completely correct, Sean.
And how does everybody's...
No, I'm sorry. There better be a really good explanation for this, or it ruined the entire game. There has to be a really good explanation how there was an old guy just sitting in every single room, not being a part of the entire game so far.
Is my mind breaking right now? How come whenever the name of Q Sean comes up after the reveal,
nah.
That kid was never Q, he was always Sean?
Yeah, Q, Sean. Sean just said, like, oh, Mira kept calling him Q. But why, when Q was mentioned, like you said, did Sean respond? Regardless, I was still correct about the robot bit.
My real name is Delta.
Because I did not know this bit yet.
I thought you were supposed to be deaf.
I said that. Screw you.
Okay, And here we are.
Yeah, nah.
All of you will be living together here in the decom facility.
The old man in the wheelchair too?
Uh-huh. His name is Q. It should be obvious, but he can't walk. What's more, he can't see or hear either.
He can't hear.
Nope.
But then why?
Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time? What kind of problems would that bring? How would the subjects figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situations? According to the DCOM staff, that's what the experiment was trying to determine.
Like the chair-bound old man. He put us in a difficult position on purpose, to observe how we'd get out.
When did they talk about a wheelchair-bound old man?
It broke off before that, I'm pretty sure.
You're saying it
Was all a lie.
And your eyes.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
This is...
There are a large variety of security cameras in place throughout the shelter.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Wait.
Nah.
Okay, so Q is an old man, so he's not Sean. Therefore, no evidence exists that he's a robot. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but back then when I said it, it was still Q is Sean. So in that regard, I'm taking it as a win.
I get you. I get what you're saying now. Now I get it, but when Q team got put to sleep, there were always 4 sounds of people falling.
Nah, I disagree with the target of the name. Because it's always been the little kid in this regard. But still, that's not the point here. I am fully with Psycho on this. The words to properly describe my disdain and disappointment of this bullshit have yet to be invented. Because this is absolute bullshit.
The forfeit doesn't make sense either, since he's always sitting in a wheelchair. I would imagine a person... Actually, I don't know, but...
You would slump if anything. But that chair looks like he would hold him. There's no way you would fall out of the chair.
I think it's very unlikely for a person who knows that they're wheelchair bound to sit in positions where they would fall out of it, like lean forward extensively.
No. This absolutely ruins it for me right now. There has to be another really good explanation, but this is like horseshit. This game remains at the bottom of the list.
A feed of all the footage is fed in, and they all appear there.
So you used that to spy on us the whole time?
Yes, I did. However, it is limited to those histories where I am alive.
And why does he look like an alien?
Histories?
He looks like a turnip alien. And why is the nose so outlined? Now I'm annoyed at everything. Everything. Don't even try to talk this. Right.
After the bullshit Zero is Sigma reveal of Virtue's Last Reward. I mean, I wanted it to be that way. I saw it coming. I picked up on things I didn't see. But I agree with Tifa's at the end, the whole, his eye is actually like robotic. He never noticed this. Nobody ever brings it up. That's kind of horse shit.
Yeah, but it was done in a way where you can accept it. But because he was still there. He was a part of it. This, no.
In my mind, I'm trying to think of every single time somebody told...
Those conversations you've seen were not a part of what you have actually experienced. It was 100% cut off.
When in the puzzle rooms, there were speech bubbles. Didn't it say Eric? Didn't it say Q? Didn't it say Mira? Or am I Mandela affecting myself? Because I have half a mind to go to one of the puzzle rooms right now to find out.
Now let's.
You would have had moments where Mira
this.
says stuff like, I don't want to push the old man around.
I don't even recall. But even then, it's not enough. It is not enough. Stab him with the glasses.
Hey, Sigma, go take off his clothes.
Also, if for a moment, just for a split second, I'm willing to let go of the fact that this is bullshit.
I'm not willing to let go of that.
Okay, so the entire game is shown from angles where we don't see him. We, as the players, are misled with people referring to Q. It's always been like this. Whenever they talked about the others dying, there was never an inkling of a 10th person. We just went through a history where Akane went.
No, we just had the 10th person. We're not.
No. We just went through the history where Akane went. I could actually do the anagram thing, and it says, with me we are 10. You've always been 10 people.
Yeah, that also doesn't make sense.
You've always been 10 people.
Yeah.
That everybody outside of Q Team somehow forgot. Conveniently. Maybe. Which is also weird because they remember that they had conversations at the beginning before the plot of the game happens. You know, there were moments like in like the lounge area where they talk about like, oh yeah, we talked about this, I came here for the money, and oh yeah, you mentioned here the sister, she has like reverie syndrome or something. They talked to each other and they all have some memories. The fact that there's a 10th person who is deaf, mute, wheelchair bound, in a place that is very much not wheelchair accessible. No.
This ruins such a good storyline.
Tifa, I agree with you. This is horseshit.
Huh? Suddenly I'm glad we're playing something else on Friday.
There is no need. This is what you wanted to see, correct?
You bastard!
Just
like I need a moment to forgive them for this.
Don't do it, Eric.
And no one asked, yes, no one asked, is this guy pretending? Sigma, the smartest, not just 20-something...
Oh my god, your stomach's getting upset with this.
Not because I'm swallowing air. Not 20-something-year-old horn dog Sigma that goes, oh, just pull the lever, I want to see your tits fly. Not that Sigma, but the Sigma that has traveled through countless loops of time and has made robots, has mastered cloning and all those other scientific things, who has the ability to just shut down his mind and focus on things so that he can spend like 20 years in space, in solitude, without going insane. That Sigma doesn't go, who's the guy in the wheelchair? Because Sigma and Diana weren't part of Q Team. If Eric is an asshole, Eric is a dumb idiot. If Eric goes along with this, cool. If Q goes along with it because he's a robot, he's programmed to, like, whatever, he's cyborg, it doesn't fucking matter. He has this thing on his head. If he is told to ignore the wheelchair-bound person that's in there, cool, I get it. Mira, hell no. Sigma, Diana, Carlos a moment ago when he was still here, just going in there going, who the fuck is that? No.
You know what I would have accepted as a plot twist? That Gap was in fact actually a robot spying on all of them the entire time. He's the eyes. Yeah. There is someone behind him.
That's what I was thinking.
With Gap, we are 10 because Gap is technically like a secret player watching all of them in this game.
When it swapped
I would have accepted that.
When it swapped to like the scanline shot, with like the greenish overlay. I was thinking we are looking through Gab's eyes because it was also kind of lower.
I would have accepted that. I would have been like, no, not Gab. I would have gone, fine. I would have been like, blah, but still, okay. This, nah.
And this is why the game is considered bad. After the genius writing and Virtue's Last Reward had flaws, like the eye thing. I can overlook that. Why do I think, I mean I wasn't in the writer's room, but why do I think they wrote this story and went like, you know what? We're gonna fuck with them even harder. Remember how we did the eye thing in the first game, in the second game?
Something like that you're never gonna guess.
Yes.
To like mess you up. And I mean, I wanna say no. Has anyone ever like guessed this? Like I do not know, but I wanna say no.
I think if you're bullshitting, yes. Yeah. I mean, Virtue's Last Reward sets up that there is a 10th that there's 11 people technically. The 10th person is Akane. The 11th person turns out to be you, the player.
This is like
in the.
Yeah, but this is like, oh, we must come with something bullshit that no one will guess.
This isn't mere incompetence. This borders on malice.
999 best game in the series. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I even like the story in Virtue's Last Reward. Not as good as 999.
Yeah. Agreed.
But fully agree. I was even enjoying this game, and I was actually wondering last week why this one is considered so bad, because especially after you've been playing for a bit, it's not.
And now I understand the hate.
But yeah.
Like the lack of budget, the stiff animations, the shorter seemingly puzzles, I can forgive all of that. Up until 30 minutes ago, this game I loved.
I was getting invested.
I would have recommended this wholeheartedly. Let's
finish this.
For me, just went from like an 8 out of 10 to a 0. Like not even, no pun intended.
You won't be able to ask him anything.
I even made fun of you yesterday how the ending of the game will impact your review. And now I'm the one that's doing that.
It just did. It's exactly like I said. 0 was the game itself, yeah.
Is it you who killed Junpei too?
No, Mira was the one who did that.
And how?
She was, in a sense, a collaborator. She was a necessary element of my plan.
So Mira was in on it too?
She's the Dio.
It wasn't that I gave her a specific set of orders.
You need somebody to kill.
Let her roam free and do she...
She's this game's Dio.
Oh, I did exempt her from the drug injections.
Then why?
Even then I wouldn't have expected it, because Junpei's heart was still in it.
Mira.
That's not...
Serial killer. The Heart Ripper.
I can understand that, like, hey, I'm gonna not drug Mira and let her run loose so that she kills someone here and there. And I can also get behind she cut someone into pieces, but to then not have the heart removed?
The mirror that is compulsively ripping out people's hearts.
Like, that doesn't make sense. That's her entire thing.
Many innocent people.
That's her entire thing.
Because of what she's done.
Would have been a dead giveaway, but it's her entire thing.
Due punishment.
What are you talking about? Stop bullshitting me!
It's the truth. In another history, you and Diana and Sigma were all murdered by her.
Shut up! You're just making shit up!
Yeah, and somehow she has a knife that can cut you off from the morphogenetic field and make you unable to shift.
Oh, that was Mira.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guess that?
Yeah, I did. I think.
I said it was a new player. If Mira dies, no.
No, I don't think we wrote that one down. No.
If I can find that moment and you actually did say it's Mira... Oh, here! Mira killed Eric's mom. Never mind. Oh no, here.
No, Eric!
You said Phi Sigma killer is Akane.
Okay.
open yet.
Shut up!
Yeah, back when I also didn't expect Delta to be in the room.
Door will never open again!
It'll open. Of course it will.
What?
So, should we ask him how?
Monica did all of this so much better.
Yeah, right now I agree.
One more thing. Sorry.
How long is this cutscene gonna be, you think?
I don't know. A couple minutes. I understand the Star Trek approach to storytelling. Star Trek, humanity in Star Trek is like 1,000 years or so in the future from our timeline, and has like culturally evolved to a point where capitalism is dead. Basically, it's like if you want something, you can just replicate it. Everybody can just do with us whatever they want. You know, things like racism and stuff barely exist, if ever, because everybody just gets to live their own lives. There are no threats. It's just, let's go to space. Oh, aliens. And I get the whole, like, we need to make the reveal a thing somehow. There is no way all of the other characters never once talked about the deaf, mute, blind guy in a wheelchair in a way that shouldn't have been picked up during the story. Like, at the very least, Mira and Eric, Sean maybe being in the room with him, doesn't matter, but Eric and Mira talking about something like, hey, I thought this is about going to space.
From this point on, I'm with Psycho.
Isn't it weird that we have this guy here?
I get it now.
Like, what's he gonna do in space?
I mean, Sean. He needs to get direct access to the central control computer.
He's gonna plug his neck into the computer mainframe.
What?
To connect to it directly, I need to extend a cable from my neck.
Close though.
Plug it into the
It's the same thing. I called that.
It looks like the cover is shut.
Yeah, good. And now we can enter the number because now it's needed.
What's the code?
Oh wait, we don't have it.
Don't play dumb. The code to open the damn cover.
It's 3808-0832.
That's too long though.
No, it's not. It's 8 digits.
Okay.
Quantum computer 38080832. Thank you very much, weird person. How does he see? How does he see?
He can blind type.
Now we just need to extend the cord and connect it.
This is gonna look creepy, isn't it? Oh, they don't show it. Okay, still creepy.
Just
Delta's glasses.
I'll open the extra.
What a...
Eric.
Huh? Why?
No, I...
Why vents?
I have no more use for this history. There's only one thing left to do.
Why is his hand so freaking massive?
Because it's closer to the camera.
Yeah, but look at the...
It's closer to the camera, it's an angle thing. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Even with the...
My question is...
With the sleeve.
No, my question is... Does he have the godlike devil touch powers that were talked about in the beginning? Or did he actually, like, take the gun from him? Which, by the way, how the fuck did he move without Eric seeing it?
Right now, I don't really care, honestly.
No! Wait!
He has godlike powers, yeah, okay, sure. Would have been cool if this was set up somehow.
Okay, so now this history is gone, but at least we learned the code to open it, so now we can jump back to the other one. Hope you guys jumped in time.
Sorry, Diana.
can't kill his mother.
Mom.
But he can kill his dad. Mm-hmm. Well, I was going to ask you whether logic is in that, but I will refrain from asking that because logic is out of the window at this point.
Maybe he's seen enough of enough of Sigma and Diana that he prefers her. I don't know. Hey, one last ending.
The spawn traveled through space. Yes, clearly it did. Okay, question, Tifa.
That would have been a better thing than what they just pulled off.
Okay, housekeeping. The gloves are off. I want... You can tell me no. I'm thinking. I've invested 200 hours with you playing these games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an idiot. I hate this game now. But listen, I loved the game up until this point. I am at this point now. The twist doesn't happen until it looks like we're almost done with the game.
I'm still gonna finish it.
First
if
of all,
that's your question.
do you still want to finish it? Because I'm okay with dropping it. I want to finish it because we're this close, and
like
at this
out of
point,
spine.
it's like watching Twilight for me. I want to see what else they can do to hurt my feelings.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
need to play it an entire week straight, but I don't think
Yeah.
we're gonna have that many streams left
So-
if I look at...
First thing first, we're gonna finish this. In for a penny, in for a pound. Question for all of you that have... I'm down to hate watching.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's what this is turning into now.
Yeah, but it flipped like instantly. It was like, oh my god, where are we going? I'm so hyped. Where are we going? Jack, stop yelling.
Yeah,
Fuck all of
But
this.
even in like 999 or Virtue's Last Rewards, they had things where I thought, no, I don't like this. Nah, but
Yeah.
it was not like, oh, I want to drop the game. Hate.
Yeah, it was
thing
like,
right now.
I wish this was, yeah. Okay.
It's more like
wait.
I wish they did this different,
Wait.
but it's fine. I can accept it. This
I
is
have
not
a thing.
I
Let's
can
do this
accept
first. For those of you that have played and finished the game, how close are we getting to the true ending? Because from what I can see, we have these two dumb choices that probably get us insta-killed. Then we go here, we enter the code for the quantum computer,
it. And then we have that last
and then
bit.
we have this bit. Is this like the previous games where it then opens up again and we are still going to play this for a week, or are we actually very close to the end?
Not so far, if I recall correctly.
At this point, let me know.
I have a feeling they're not gonna come with a hidden path in this game.
I don't know what you can do after this with a hidden path that pulls me back in. I was thinking maybe this bullshit twist was on purpose true in the game? On purpose?
I can't imagine they did that.
I mean, possible. I mean...
Remember that much after this, other than the ending
Ending
was
was
even
even more
more
dis-
disappointing.
Okay.
Okay, so hate
So
watching.
it's hate watching. Okay.
Okay.
Alright then, actually, you know what? I'm gonna Google it now. Just the flow. ZTD full flow. I just want to see, like, in terms of how long
Then just go to...
this is. These are all before the thing.
No, here. There.
Oh yeah, I
This
found the
image.
image.
There's nothing...
It shows exactly the one we've got, so it doesn't look like anything still opens up. Alright. Did I save?
Save again. I'm not going through this emotion again. That was so sad.
I have never once watched a movie, read a book, seen a show,
That was
played a
sad.
game where
I almost got teary-eyed.
within the duration of 30 seconds, my entire outlook
That was a sad one.
did a 180. This is the emotional equivalent of sitting in a car and speeding into a wall. Does that make sense? Because, like, I think it was obvious at the beginning of the stream when I was yelling at Tifa. Sorry about that, by the way. I feel really dumb about that now. I was getting hyped up. I wanted answers, and now it's like, if you do this to me,
and then the ending is gonna be aliens.
The ending is gonna be
aliens.
It's Zero. It's not Delta.
Car stops miraculously because of aliens, but
Yeah.
that's gonna be the ending too. We have now mentioned in the previous 2 streams, I want to say, we've mentioned aliens.
No, fuck.
They've been dropped a few times. They're gonna be a part of this.
I'm telling you, when they've now.
And don't forget, he has purple fucking eyes. It comes from something.
The entire time they set up Delta to Zero, and then the reveal it's Delta, and then, oh, by the way, he's always been in the room. Fuck you. They set up that Delta is the bad guy, right? And I'm telling you, it's Sigma. It's Sigma. It's always been Sigma. In the end, it's gonna be like the thing in like movies and games where the bad guy stands there and goes, ha 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 ha, I'm the big bad guy, and then he gets shot in the back, and then ha 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 ha, I've never been explained before. I'm showing up for the last 5 minutes of the movie, for the story. I'm the bad guy behind the bad guy. And that's gonna be Sigma. Yeah. Delta, let's play the decision game. By the way, I can mind control you.
Yeah. I also didn't like that.
If it was set up differently.
I could have gone with that alien syndrome, where they start moving.
If you set this up differently, you could have made all of this work.
I would have liked Gap to be the 10 player.
Why? Easiest fix I can think of, hot take. Why didn't Delta just step out of the teleporter? The perception ending where you go shoot Delta can just be a joke ending, like we talked about last time.
You don't do joke endings here.
I mean, we also had the happy ending with Sean.
Yeah, but that's not a joke ending.
No, but it's like a clearly not canon.
It's like a what can be
what if
ending.
Yeah. What if here they had just gone with Delta, like they're in the transporter room. The pod thingy opens, you know, the export pod, and he just comes out.
And then have some weird reveal on how he was.
And then just have him kill them. Because he is super powerful, because he is this
now we needed to get to the point
time-traveling being.
Where he gave us the code.
Or, I don't know, make it make more sense, he actually talks Eric into shooting the others and killing himself. Because the entire franchise has been about psychological things, and now he just goes, yeah, I'm bored.
Alien.
Would it be a crime to kill baby Delta? I feel like this question is familiar. My question is... No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. Because of what Zero explained to Sigma and Diana. If he doesn't release Radical 6, some fanatic kills all of humanity. So the question, do we kill baby Delta or just not transport him and let him starve with us, which is fucked up, but still? Do we just let this happen? It doesn't matter when you kill...
Yeah, but what they could do is kill him off, try to find an alternative solution themselves. Worst case, they can't, and then set all of this up themselves. And become the new Zero and re-continue his plan.
Well, I guess we just gotta imagine that already happened.
And,
in the timelines we didn't get to witness.
I'm slightly disappointed. I'm gonna be done for today.
My problem with this is... and
into space.
I appreciate it, Evie. I'm not yet in the emotional space where I can take the joke. My problem is, if they had actually gone with just explaining, oh yeah, we did all of this off screen, There's this beautiful moment in Star Wars Episode 2. It's near the beginning. Anakin and Obi-Wan have this...
record.
That's Episode 1 Pod Racer, amazing game.
Oh.
No, there's this moment in the beginning, near the beginning of Episode 2, where Anakin and Obi-Wan have this banter moment. And I think Anakin says something like, oh, yeah, this makes like the 4th time I've saved your ass. And then Obi-Wan is like, oh no, I counted 3, the time where it doesn't count. And that establishes that they have a long history together already, they've traveled, they've done all of these things. Why couldn't we see that? Why do you need to exposition all over my face? Why don't you show me? And they did. No, Clone Wars. I don't care. Make the movies. I don't know if that's in Clone Wars. I don't know. I haven't seen that either. At this point, I don't think I will because it's long. Anyway, begs the question: if Zero is really a villain, but why not release Radical 6 without this stupid game? They already did in the other timelines, and then it turned out that somehow somebody sneezed in the wrong way, and not enough people got infected. And if the problem is one fanatic blowing up all of humanity,
you think you could also start looking for?
Why didn't you just transport your way into a place where you can go kill that guy? Make it like this. Make it like a game of.
Well, he said it wasn't known who it is, but then I would think do whatever to find it.
So,
I mean, the location of where the nuke would go off should be known.
No, make it dumber. Make it way dumber. So you have shown that you are willing to make the decision to kill at least 6 billion people, right? Here's a new one. Make 8 billion copies of yourself. Not even, probably 4 billion would be enough, and just strategically go into every timeline and kill one person.
8 billion copies of yourself is a lot.
I'm sorry, I forgot where that was my problem.
Then we die out because you can't repopulate humankind.
But it happens. No, I'm saying send one clone to timeline A. He kills John Miller.
Oh, that seems like a lot of work.
Is the world still gonna end? Yes, okay.
That's a lot of
Timeline
work.
1 didn't work. Send somebody to kill Jack from My Favorite Letters X. Is the world still gonna end? Yes, I'm not that guy. You know? Because the whole, then it takes forever. No, it doesn't. Because from the perspective
we're not
of Delta,
getting in
it
there.
happens.
We're not going there. I think it's obvious this was not what we expected. I was hoping for something a bit less disappointing, despite already knowing people rated this bad.
Is Zero Time Dilemma anybody's favorite game? Because
I'm sure not everyone hates it as much.
Don't overdose on the copium. I'm sniffing it. I'm sniffing it. Remember when I told you to play Higurashi instead of this?
Yeah, but you need like closure to the series.
Yes, that.
Like not having played it would have been like the what if and kind of worse.
Yeah, plus if you tell me that like half the players hated the third one and half the players were okay with it, I'm like, I want to know where I stand on this. And I can tell you now, fuck it. It's a good thing they, like at least on Steam, they sell this one separately. That's true. The first 2 games are a bundle and the third one is by itself. And that's great. Buy the first 2.
I'm still happy we played it.
Yes, same.
And I can just consider this like Game of Thrones that didn't...
Tifa, do you...
That didn't get an end.
Tifa has been waving at me to get to the end of it because she needs to go to bed 1600 times already. One last thing. Do you remember the pain you felt when I lost the USB stick with 330,000 Dogecoin?
At its peak.
This feels like that. To me at least.
Game of Thrones was a great series that lasted 6 seasons.
Yes! I was torn if to discourage you from starting this.
I'm still glad we played it.
Yes! Even if all of you had said don't play it, we probably still would have, you know, like Tifa said, like in for a penny, in for a pound. We've played the first two. We liked them. We loved them. Gotta play the third one.
I was slowly starting to get more invested in this.
But yeah, Zero Time Dilemma is the season 8 of the Zero Escape series. Yeah.
Oh well, good thing we're taking a short break from this game now, because on Friday we're
gonna
back
do something very different.
With our, what's Stephen called, White Day.
On Friday we are going to celebrate White Day. Because we couldn't do the thing we wanted to do for Valentine's Day because of technological issues, but during our vacation I sorted those out. So we're gonna use White Day as an excuse, which by the way is tomorrow if anybody cares. It's the 14th. It's Pi Day. Yeah.
We're making up for it on Friday.
Yes. And I think it will be a good palate cleanser before we go back to hate watching this.
Yeah. Speaking of palate cleanser, I say we go say hi to Skinner.
That's a wonderful idea. Playing Helldivers 2 currently, which is about as far away from Zero Time Dilemma as you can be in terms of experience. How do you write Skinner's name?
5K1.
If you can't stick around for the raid, click the link. Check him out whenever it's convenient if you don't know Skinner yet. He's nice. He loves visual novels. We need to recommend Zero Time Dilemma too.
No, you should start there.
Yes, I mean the game catches you up on what happened in the previous games. You can kind of skip those.
You get a lot of explanation.
Yeah, just play this one. Don't do this unless you hate somebody.
Go for it. Pressing the button.
Wait, let's do this together. Okay, I'm ready. I have no words. Thank you everybody for being there for this. If you can stick around for it, we'll be back
I don't feel like that.
on Friday. Yeah, what people say. Great!
Thank you.